supposed to bend that way?
Wait, it's supposed to bend down?
Get ready for adventure in high fantasy. Join in epic battles with
Chocolate, I
dark
swear.
and evil monsters.
Chocolate skid marks. Honestly.
Relish in the thrill of victory. Risking it all on the suspense of chance.
Everybody's a comedian, eh?
You are welcome to
Then we
join
show
us
up.
as we explore the realms of dusk
So
and
here
dawn.
we are, folks. We are now streaming to the world.
Yo, man.
And so,
Cool.
DM, CatGirlGamer, do what you do when you do what you do.
Wow.
So I have to
I don't know what to do with it.
continue- Get back to speaking English, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let me pull up my notes from last time.
Right here.
Right. As you guys continue up your climb, you find standing on what looks like a ledge, staring out into the vast sea, a man who is wearing a very soaking wet cloak, his beard a tangle and wild with mussels and starfish. On his back is strapped a black oar.
Huh. I wonder if this is that oarsman that we've been hearing about.
He stares across the sea and waves is the last closing we got last time.
Ah, right.
Waves to the sea or waves to us?
So I wonder if he's an apparition or if he's real, guys.
So he might be a priest, he might be the oarsman, he might be a lot of things.
He could be our death. So, I mean, there's that. I'm just thinking. I'm not going to
Might be a
approach 'cause
groupie.
I'm
Might be a groupie, you never
the
know.
groupie. I'm not going to
Well, you
go
know
in
what?
because I tend to die when I go first. So I'm going to
When you
leave that up
kinda
to the
look close to
stronger
his face.
individuals.
It looks
Oh.
like his eyes are like dark, just black thing, and he's crying seawater or some sort. He doesn't look happy.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
no, Jabin, go ahead. Just we're just gonna tie this fishing line to you.
Fishing line. The cheap one you buy like at Walmart for kids.
I say, oh,
Yeah.
Here we go. First victim.
oh, sir. What brings you? What brings you to this spot? Of this force? Of this? I guess I better not say Forsaken Mountain, but what brings you to this spot and this long journey to the top of this mountain?
Hmm.
As he hears your voice, he turns to face the entire party. You see, as you look at him, his dark black eyes hold a somber tone as seawater seems to rain down his face as a perpetual river of tears as it melds into his very tangled beard.
Wow.
I need everybody to roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh wow. Okay. Wisdom saving.
Actually, I should open up my character sheet. Oh, God. I knew if I got something.
That tends to
I
help.
knew if I got something. The heck is it?
Okay, I am going to roll right now with the +2, so I hope that's a good thing. There you go. Ooh, I almost had 16. I got an 8.
Okay, what are we doing? Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
Okay, wisdom. Ooh, yeah.
I'm walking into the water.
Oh, yeah.
He says I'm looking into the water.
I got an 8.
You got a lot of that fishing line, Bear? I'm gonna need it for Halloween.
Only missing one more saving throw.
Yeah, I just gotta get my character sheet open here.
We're doing.
Oh,
We are
come
gonna-
on, guys.
We are going to be this guy's guppies. We're going to be his koi fish in his personal little pond of. I hear somebody's chains of eternal damnation in the background microphone. What is that?
Somebody finishing their meal.
Oh, okay.
I was scooping the last bit of ice cream from this here thing.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Oh, let me go while I lick this thing.
Of course.
Nobody notices.
Nobody notices.
17.
Okay. Evelyn, Sean, and Tabian,
Mm-hmm.
as you are fixated on his black eyes
Mm.
and the running of seawater, you start to feel your lungs fill with water.
Lovely.
You gaze deeper and deeper in the black, and it's almost as if the sea itself has now swallowed you. You are choking and almost drowning in this ever-flowing seawater. Each of you gain a level of exhaustion.
Right. Okay.
There.
Okay.
You see, as you stare into his black eyes.
Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. Let me see. I know there was something I was, the heck is it? I was immune against, and it was, what the heck is it? Hold on.
Hypnotism from Oceany Men.
I think that was it. No. It was, I know I saw something here. Where the heck was I? I think, maybe it was just Charmed. Yeah,
We're under your feet
Crackle.
and treats.
Would that be considered
No, I don't think it's
Are we
Charmed.
charmed?
Would this be
No,
charmed?
it's not.
No,
it's not,
no, you're not charmed.
It was something else. I thought I saw it somewhere. I can't.
Everybody.
Where would I
You mean
find that?
for your paladin?
Is it
Right.
because I'm a paladin or because I'm an elf? I'm not sure which one. I know I saw it somewhere,
elf.
which I said,
elf,
okay.
friend. It's a
Okay.
Fey ancestor.
So
You have
how do
very-
I add exhaustion?
He'd be half elf for his half elf.
But Heather's saying that
You'd have sleep and charm. If you're immune to sleep and charm, that would be your half elf. If there's something else, you're paladin. Paladins depend. What subclass of paladin are you?
Oh no! I say I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Magic can't put you to sleep. Okay, never mind.
I see.
I guess
yeah.
it doesn't mention drowning. All right.
Yeah, there is that. That's a big difference. So okay, so how do I apply such horrible effects on me?
Exhaustion. Is there a tab we can hit on here?
Oh, you're a nature type paladin.
I am a.
Where is
Have you? I think it's under your
spells?
HP box.
HP box. Let's see here.
Yeah, if you click on conditions under your HP box,
Oh,
where it has
right.
your hit
There you
point,
go.
you click on a condition and you can see exhaustion, and
Oh,
then
right.
you add 1 level of exhaustion.
Wow.
Is this a disease? Is this a disease attack?
It is
I
not.
guess I'm gonna Constitution save if it was.
Yeah,
Wow.
Okay, there we go. My God, set on the first page. Defenses,
Gosh, that's
disease, and
amazing.
magical sleep.
I'm impressed that our DM is so knowledgeable about
exhaustion.
D&D Beyond and so
You
on.
said level 1, you said, right?
Yeah, just a level 1. It's just
Okay.
1 level of exhaustion.
But she said for
there
now.
we go. Okay.
Just for now.
Just one of the dice got me exhausted. There we go.
So I say whoever didn't get the spell should kick us all in the groin so we snap out of it.
So they just basically.
They just
They're out of
choke
it?
on seawater, so
sea is
they're
falling
in the
apart.
mix. You're bear as you stare at this man and his black eyes. The
What's he doing?
entire world around you turns black.
Oh my gosh.
You see a vision of yourself submerged under the sea as if you had fallen into the water. Above you, you see the careening arc of the star as it flies across the sky. You watch as you seem to sink farther and farther into the sea. You almost feel like you're drowning, struggling for air as you sink slowly downwards. But just before you freak entirely out, you feel a calming presence. The water is suddenly warm and inviting. You feel the urge, almost like a voice in your mind telling you to let go and give in to the tide.
This was a quick night.
Bear,
Don't go,
you've
don't
now received, as you come to, you feel the oarsman look directly at you and you alone as you see your friends gasping for air, coughing up seawater. He looks to you and gives you a slight nod before disappearing completely. You now have the oarsman blessing. Once per day, you may drink a pint of seawater, gaining the effect of a potion of healing.
Wow.
Wow.
Ooh, look at
Boy,
that.
that roll was important, guys.
Man, I wish I didn't fail my roll.
Yeah, I know.
My roll
So
was
write that
magic.
down in your character sheet or somewhere, Bear.
Bear always gets the good stuff,
Yep.
man. You notice we get the garbage, he always gets the good stuff.
Yep, yep.
Says the guy with the robes
Yeah,
and
it's
this
like-
magic missile wand.
I get a magical cup that
like
just gives me
Bear
some
gets
water.
to fly on a unicorn and poop down on the rest of the party. Okay.
Bear, I'm gonna send you a text, just or an IM, so you know exactly what the wording is. That way you can
Okay.
add it to your sheet.
And I got a
Okay.
rock.
I just been kind of roughing it as well.
At least you got a rock. I wish I got a rock.
That's a good looking rock, man. That's it. That's really. Are we still dying, or was it just like a temporary effect until he left?
Well, you have a point of exhaustion, so you'll have to deal with that.
Right, but what I mean to say
That's
is,
sort of
like,
roughly what I got.
Here you go, Bear.
I can. I don't know why I can see that also, but yeah.
I didn't send it directly to Bear. I sent it to everybody, but okay.
No problem. Okay. So, but as far as
Uh-oh.
like, was it really water, or was it just like some kind of hypnosis thing, or like a?
No, it was
spell?
really water. You're spitting out water right now. You're spitting out seawater.
Okay, but we're not dying, right?
You got a point of exhaustion, sir. This was very hard on your body. You were literally drowning.
Wow. Okay, how long does that last?
The point of exhaustion?
Forever.
Yeah, I
It
don't
lasts
know.
until until you complete a long rest.
Oh my gosh! Hey guys,
One long rest removes 1 point of exhaustion.
you know I feel tired about it now, guys. What do you say we snuggle up here
Um,
next to this rock?
I'm a bit
Did you
exhausted.
really give, is this the thing where it says drink bite of seawater, getting effective potion of healing?
That's for Bear.
That's just for Bear.
I know, but it doesn't say how often.
I sent Bear specifically the information.
Yeah, once per day I can drink a pint of seawater, get the effect of a potion of healing.
Day.
And he has to say nya nya to all of us when he
Yes,
says it.
all the time. Well, he does it anyway, so it'll be twice as much.
Oh,
Well, it's good. It's
I
great
can't
for it's
imagine
great for water
seawater tastes
combat.
very good.
Oh no, it's not.
It's good. It's great for water combat though.
Yeah. Ooh, that is cool. All right, so I'm actually just ignoring you guys, and I'm kind of exhausted, so I'm just like crawling up next to this rock right here, and I'm just going sleep. No, let's rest. And then like a goldfish pops out of my throat. I'm like,
Oh,
let's go.
wow.
to bed.
Why would a
That's
fresh
the wrong
water
kind of
fall
sea.
out of you?
I know.
He's gonna take
I was
that show on the road.
I'm hoping they didn't.
Well,
You know.
I choke up a holy mackerel. That's all I'm saying.
So can we all take a nap, guys? Because we have a long way to go, and I can't be like moving like this.
So with 1 point of exhaustion, all you get is a disadvantage on ability checks. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, so we go
Oh,
for a
yes,
long
it is.
rest. What do you think,
We
guys?
just got one.
No, we're not.
We just got one from
Okay.
the
all right. Okay. All right.
from the
let's go.
fish stuff. But
All right. Fine. Fine. Whatever.
Let's keep on going. Then,
I'm gonna be. Whenever I
anything?
use my voice, I'll be coughing until we rest. Then.
You're not
Onward.
still choking. Relax.
coughing and gagging, eh?
Yeah. That's pretty funny. All right.
Not to say anything but gag reflex.
Right. All right. So so Evelyn is running way ahead. our two other great fighters, are nowhere near him. So the squishy's going to go.
You guys gonna continue the climb?
Okay,
I'm gonna just use the perception check and with a guidance, maybe kind of scan the horizon as moving forward.
Okay, go ahead and give me a roll.
Okay.
Like around where he was standing, did it leave any interesting? Drop any?
It's only wet.
Fish?
It's there's nothing else left behind from him.
You can drink the
drop any
water.
fish? Don't drink the water.
I rolled a dirty 20 plus 23.
You can feel that the wind has started to pick up as you continue to climb upwards. You know that you're now higher, so it's going to be a little more treacherous as you go forward, but you don't see anything out of the ordinary besides what you just met here on the pathway.
Okay, I kind of let the other guys know, and brace up the climbing kit, I guess. We got another climbing kit. With it getting more treacherous, is there somebody that would like to use the climbing kit?
I mean, is it? Are we like on our hands and knees climbing up yet, or is it still kind of on our feet?
We're still on a trail.
No, you're still on a trail. You're
Okay.
still on the beaten
But
path.
if things get crazy, and we got 2 grappling hooks as well too, so
Should we do the old tie a rope between our waists, between all of us, just in case Fran falls over the cliff or something? No? Okay. Well,
To make sure
Again,
Taven's really safe.
you're still on the path. Unless you intend to step off the path, you're not going to fall over.
Okay.
Taven, tie the rope around your neck to make sure
Wow.
Isn't that where the rope goes? Just in case I fall at high velocity?
Yeah, where? Yes, it'll pick you up a little.
No, you won't feel a thing.
Yeah.
Okay. As you continue your climb upwards, you turn a bend. And I'm going to set this up so you guys can see.
A bridge, you say?
Oh, wow. That looks nice and rickety. Oh. None shall pass. Oh.
and
that's
basically
a-
our climber's
Not
kit
you.
includes boot tips, gloves, pythons, and harnesses. Utilize action. You can use the climber's kit to anchor yourself. When you do, you can't fall more than 25 feet from the anchor point, and you can't move more from 25 feet from there without undoing the anchor as a bonus action. So you can blast in another anchor like a python or something like that.
If there's gonna be a fight, I don't want to be tied to anything.
Okay, as you make around the bend, you see that there is a rather large gap in front of you that is connected by a rope bridge. You see standing or kneeling in front of the rope bridge 3 pilgrims. All 3 of them are on their knees praying to the oarsmen for safe crossage and peace.
Okay. Okay. Well, since one of us has had a personal conversation with the oarsman, maybe he should approach said pilgrimers. I mean, whoever wasn't choking in near death in the last adventure, Bear.
I got
One
connections.
note,
I got connections. Let us through this bridge.
Yeah, I know. He just has to sit there and be himself.
I've been choked by a. Hi.
Oh, you're going.
Good day to all. Why?
Okay, go ahead.
Good day, my fellow travelers.
Howdy, pilgrims.
I can see Heather holding the bridge of her nose right now.
Howdy, pilgrim. They're startled by your approach and instantly warn you to be careful of the bridge. They believe they've angered the oarsmen somehow, and they're trying to pray to gain back his favor. It's not safe to cross the bridge. The one in front shows that as he steps towards the bridge, a strong wind whips up, and the bridge starts swaying heavily side to side. As soon as he steps away from the bridge settles down and stops moving.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, Tabian, do you want to scout across the other side of the bridge, buddy?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I was waiting for you to ask.
We're going to tie a
Oh,
rope to you.
Yeah.
And we're going to put a safety sign on you.
Ah,
It's a word in another language. It says BAIT, but don't worry about that.
It's funny, this rope
does anybody have
looks like
a?
a noose.
I guess, like, is there a way? Because it looks like, you know, as soon as you turn into the bridge, this thing that's starts swaying. But could it be some sort of magical effect? Like,
Wait.
do we have a dispel magic type of thing that
Wait,
could affect?
I have
it?
something.
Let's do it, guys. Let's do a make sure that they're on the level here. Insight checks.
Good point.
Okay, yeah, you
We
can
just
insight
can we
check.
each roll? Okay,
I got a plus
roll
3,
guidance
so
and
I'm
do an
gonna roll.
insight check. Insight guidance.
Oh,
Yeah, mine sucked again. I got a lousy
Okay, let
10.
me see here.
With
I
the
got
insight, no.
ooh, I got a 23. I would know their underwear. They
ooh, I
were
got a
underwear.
13.
That's
What did
you're
they
not
eat for breakfast
investigating
2
your
days ago?
insight.
Oh, okay.
That's not
Sure.
investigating, it's insight.
That's his well-practiced booty vision.
They're all three of them are really kind of freaked out. They do not know what they did or what could have happened, and they're really wanting to cross the bridge, but every time they step on it, they know it's unsafe. So they're very realistically scared, and they're uncertain as to how to keep moving forward.
And this is when I say, "Hey, Beric, did you not
Let's
say?"
let's investigate. Let's investigate the bridge.
Uh,
Maybe I'll get Tabian and I to come up and investigate the bridge, and we'll do an assist and a guidance.
that sounds good.
What would we need to roll for a proficiency check, Heather, to see if something's wrong with the bridge or needs shored up?
Give me a perception. We'll start with perception.
I was gonna say
Hey,
this.
what's your plus to perception?
Perception. Yes,
Maybe.
I'm plus 3.
Okay. might
Fabian,
as well
because
roll
of your
with advantage.
exhaustion.
Oh,
Fabian, because of
yeah.
your exhaustion, you have to roll with disadvantage.
Can
Bart
I?
would counsel, so I might as well just roll with advantage then.
I do have a.
Well,
I do have a
you
thought.
can still assist me.
Yes, I will.
His disadvantage is actually going to make you roll regular.
Oh wow, never mind then. So I back off slowly, but I do have a great idea though, a really good idea. You can do that really quick if you want. Evelyn, you want to back up Beric there?
So what?
Yeah, why not?
I was also exhausted.
Oh, you were. Oh, we were all exhausted.
Evelyn, Sean,
Yeah, all three of you
and
guys.
Fabian, all three of you have a point of exhaustion.
All right, Bear, you're
So
on
I'm
the
better
roll.
off to roll.
You got
Yeah,
it, man.
well,
Just
might as well roll
You're gonna
guidance.
You're gonna roll high.
No.
No, that's all right. Does the DM give you anything?
So 15. 15.
So as you inspect the bridge, the ropes seem firmly in place. It doesn't look like any of the winds that you see whipping around should be moving the bridge, until you noticed some weird movement from underneath.
Oh,
Huh.
I need everybody to
roll initiative.
roll initiative.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Well, I was gonna say something else, but I guess that would have been bad. I'm going
Rolling
to
with,
roll initiative. What'd you say?
I rolled 10.
Are we rolling with disadvantage?
Initiative, no.
13.
You said 10
Here
for
it is.
me.
Wow, I wonder what's coming up from
Oh,
under the
19.
bridge. Nice. Oh, check it out.
Ooh.
Ooh, and they keep piling up. These guys are ugly.
I wonder why the bridge keeps moving.
Oh no. That Tavian keeps looking in the mirror.
Yeah. Wow,
Oh,
we're gonna
boss, I
fight on a
feel
bridge.
them.
Is that a smart thing? Should we not just bring them to us?
Well, they wouldn't
Okay, as
shake
you
me.
investigate the bridge and you see the white wispy movements, they're not the clouds that you can see down below or the waves, and they don't seem to be buffeted by the winds that you can tell. And then you hear the sneering from the Mephits as they climb up onto the bridge.
Huh. Wow.
Hmm.
These
Yeah, I
guys are
recommend
crazy.
shooting from here until they get close to us. To bring them to us, yeah, that's true. We don't want to be on a
Let
bridge
me
and start swinging.
Oh,
let me
man.
label these. Oops, I said I want to label them, not pick them up.
Fabian, be my body shield.
Yeah, that's it. Actually, I was looking at the villagers. I was like, take them. Go.
I say to the villagers, if you can't fight, get behind us.
Yes.
The dude has a
Didn't we
big
fight
stick.
fire methods or something there before? Little exploding buggers?
But yeah, there were little slimy things, I think. Hey, Sean, will you? Oh, you got a good range, right? Is your range dude?
Yeah, I do. I got a good
All right.
range.
Bear, you won the toss between one of the steam Mephits, so it's your turn to go first.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
All right. Let's see this. The battle begins. Dun, 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 dun.
Well. Mm-mm-mm.
What will Bear do? As he looks through his inventory, and he starts scrounging.
Robert, stop.
We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
I'm narrating. Oh, that's
I
right.
might as well, the first one, I might as well hit him with my short bow. Or I mean my crossbow.
Which one are you aiming at again?
I guess A. Which one? Yeah, which one's the? I guess I'll just start with A, and then I'll just mention the guys. Hey, whatever we hit first, we'll just keep killing it in succession.
Cool.
And
Sounds like a
Hey.
plan.
All right, I'm gonna need you to roll disadvantage with that because they're currently in their blurred form.
oh,
Wow.
even a person used a spell.
They're only blurred until they're incapacitated.
Oh, bummer.
I was thinking the
Somebody got
same
any-
thing.
What? Say that again? Do what?
Well, I got a disadvantage. I got a 19 and a nat 20.
Wow. Nice.
Well, that does hit, so go ahead and give me some damage.
4 points of damage. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to tell the pilgrims to boogie back.
Right.
Shitty.
Bring it down the road.
Well, we almost got to stay in the line of fire to protect these. Get the pilgrims to move back. Oh, they are moving back. Good.
Nice.
Pilgrims down the wagon trail.
That dude with the big stick isn't gonna jump in there and fight too.
Oh, Barrick, you.
And then I move back to protect the pilgrims.
Oh, is that what you're doing? Because it looks like you're abandoning two of the party members.
No, I wouldn't do that.
No, of course not.
To
Once again, the
to the
squishy
untrained,
I
to
remember their exploding cousins.
the untrained eye. That seems like I'm running away. No,
Oh, really? I'm preparing for the yesterday's battle.
yes.
I'm using a ranged weapon.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. All right.
Is that the end of your turn, Bear?
Yeah. And I'm
Okay.
saying these guys in Vermont look like the exploding dudes from the mine. But they're cousins, I'm thinking.
Maybe. We'll find out because one of them's going to make a move. And if I know the DM, it's probably going to be on me. And I know the DM.
Oh, she wouldn't do that, would she?
No.
I mean, why would I do that? That'd be boring.
She seems to roll a one-sided die, and it lands on me every time.
It is
Well,
Mephit
your number
B's turn. And it's going to come up. And with
You're on
its
the-
claw
That's the
attack,
dice is,
It's going to
1
miss,
through 6.
miss. I would love to be able to see the DM's rolls.
You can.
Oh.
It misses.
Yes.
And now it's Sean's turn.
All right, Sean, do something bad.
All right, since A is hit, I'm gonna hit A. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on him.
Nice.
On A?
On
Okay.
A, yep. Let me cast that. Go.
Nice.
Now my action. I'm at disadvantage.
You are at disadvantage.
Okay, my lowest one was 24.
Huh.
That does hit. Give me some damage.
Nice.
Unless you could flank it with your tank buddy, Tabian.
Yeah. Tank buddy.
Tabian the tank.
That's funny. Well, like Tabian the treadmill. You guys are always just stepping all over me.
But
Really? You won't let me hit that button.
That's what I need.
All
The
right,
sound
13
effects.
points to damage other.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. See, because I smart.
That was the exact amount that you needed to take down Method A.
Wow, dude, home run.
Sweet.
Only Howl
Once
Dog.
again, I'm the only one here.
Only Howl Dog can do the damage.
Is that the end of your
Doink,
turn,
Doink.
sir?
And he destroyed
That's
this
the
person.
end of this
Which is
turn. I'm
great.
gonna put the Hunter's Mark on B. Since it's the
You
last.
can only do that once a turn.
All right.
Yeah.
And I'll wait.
There's your bonus.
and when these guys explode or something.
Wait a second.
Like
He didn't
yellow?
hit Method B? The one that's right up in
No,
my face?
he hit A.
Oh.
Yeah.
When you saw the Mephit die, it bursts.
called
But
it.
there was nobody next to it to take effect. But you did see that it burst.
Bear called it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
So it looked like it formed into like this big puff of hot steam,
Oh, man.
and then just the rest of it was just carried by wisps of wind off the bridge.
Turn into a Puff Daddy.
All right,
And then it's
Fabian.
Daddy.
Sabian, it's your turn. What would you like
So
to do?
what I'm going to do is Misty Step out of the entire situation.
All right, make sure you cast that on your sheet.
Misty Step, and I get to go according to this wonderful sheet of Misty Stepness. How many steps do I get to go on this? I get to go.
6.
Sorry, 1 second. I selected the wrong thingy. 30 feet. So every one of these boxes are 5 feet, correct?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wait a minute. What if I cross the bridge with said Misty? Do we get any extra like advantage from us flanking these guys?
I think my,
What?
60 steps in front of you would be the Mephit C.
Ah, okay.
yeah, so it'd be nice
10,
by yourself.
15,
explode
25.
one method. Yeah, might not be.
1, 5, 10, 15, 20,
I'm gonna
25.
get out of the fire. I'm gonna get out of the frying pan.
so
go
I'm
right
gonna
to the
poof.
fire.
And I'm going to go right back, poof, there.
No, can't go that far.
Why
You
not?
have to go because 60 is right at where they're at.
No. Huh? No.
This.
There you go,
step
6 squares?
taking
I'm
is
going
right where they're
back. It says that I have 30
6
feet.
squares?
Yes.
Yeah,
at.
6
Right,
squares.
30 feet.
1, 2,
30 feet
3,
exactly
4,
where they're
5. Yeah, but you'd have to go 7 to get through us. You're still in front of us.
It's Bear. I really appreciate how very
You're welcome.
calculated and logical you are, sir.
You are welcome.
So I'll tell you what, like, let me just be right in front of you to be your
Yeah.
meat shield.
If,
How's
if
that?
you had a movement to 7, if you're a full elf, you could actually just move through us freely and stop beyond us. But as you're only a half elf, there are 3 half elves. Sean's the only one that gets the 7 step.
I love it.
There you go.
I'm in tears.
Oh, you listened to what I said earlier about being my meat shield. Cool.
There you go. All right, so that's all I can do. I just did that one thing. I was like,
I can free action the fishing line in a bit.
yes.
All right, Evelyn, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Too funny, man.
Well, since I'm 5 feet away, I'm assuming I can move without getting a penalty. I mean, without getting attacked with that.
You could, yes. Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna come here, and then from there take my attack with
Nice.
my arrow.
You need to attack with disadvantage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, all attacks are disadvantaged. You should stand up there and just get hit, because then otherwise the area effect will only hit you, and I can heal you from a distance.
That's
So
okay.
for those that
We'll
missed
get to that. We'll
in
get
the
to that
previous
when we.
scene, I went from this spot and I misty stepped.
Okay.
We can hear
that's
you,
a
Robert.
Oh.
So that's a 17,
You should
and
be
I roll,
muted.
so I got to roll twice and take the worst one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like we can hear
Ooh,
you.
17. Same thing. 17.
Okay, while it hits, go ahead and give me. You're attacking B, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh.
You're gonna hit him with your radiant smite.
Woo!
Yeah. 1 point
Oh,
of damage.
1 point
and,
of damage.
Can I
Oh,
do? Let me
man,
see.
what
Wait.
did you do?
Hold on a second. The smites can be.
You're trying to underdamage me, you dirty dog.
Hold on a second. Yeah. Divine smite. Ooh. Okay. Oh no. Time divide is on the divine smite. I think it's with a. Hold on a second. Divine smite. When you hit with a melee weapon, okay, that's not a melee weapon, but I can do regular. The other type of smites. Let me see. What the heck am I?
See, you should have stood up there and
So
just nailed him.
to activate other smites, you have to actually cast the spell, and on your
okay.
next hit, it'll do it. But since you didn't cast the spell, they're not active.
Okay, that'll be. Hold on a second.
I see.
What kind of smite do we have here?
You have a
Yeah,
searing
but
smite
they
as a
can't hear
spell.
me.
Searing smite.
At
Okay,
all.
so yeah,
Which is super
I'll
awesome. I can
Alright,
now
so
explain
one
what
point of
just
damage.
happened.
Cat
Cat time is a
Actually,
bonus action,
So,
so you
sorry
could use it
about
with
all
your
that mess.
action.
But I had to
No,
program.
so that's searing
that
But you
smite.
already did your
particular
hit.
button. So as
Yeah,
they
so
are
a
not
bonus action right
listening,
now that you have, you can
happened
do
earlier was
ensnaring,
that I had
Oh, no,
teleported
no. I'm
strike,
gonna do-
searing
back.
smite, or shield of faith as a bonus
Oh,
action.
Oh no, ensnaring
from
strike.
this
That way
position.
hopefully it'll keep it on once away from us.
Right.
I'm assuming,
Yeah.
right? That's what that
Try
does.
again.
Let me clear this. Snaring, play, over tiger spine, where massive stony vines.
It becomes a little tiny little
Okay, yeah.
little
It'll be
scrusher
the
I had teleport from
snaring
here.
strike.
right to here, which was my distance in Misty Step. Very cool.
But that'll be the next. That'll be the next
I've
turn.
got that
right?
sorted out now.
Right, the next
Well,
hit.
actually,
We can get back
it should have
into
been
the
a no.
action.
If you don't use it this time, you'd have to wait till next turn. Because usually a bonus action is done right with your normal actions. It's part of your
Well,
turn.
no. If he casts it now,
Yeah,
then the next time he hits a creature, so it affects his next hit.
yeah. So what he should have done was cast it before he swung.
Yep.
He can do it on the same round. What is on him? Just letting him know.
But it didn't swing.
Did he see-
Yeah, the next attack.
Yeah.
My attack. Right.
Yeah. And also for the ranger, I went and looked at your character sheet thereafter, and with your berries, your ensnaring strike, or your hunter's mark, you always have hunter's mark prepared and cast it without expending a spell slot 2 times per long rest. So that last long rest, you actually have 30 berries, not 10, like you thought.
Dirty berries. I'm gonna give them all
Yeah,
to Rob
'cause you-
because they're dirty.
Uh,
Dirty berries. Ooh, he likes the dirty berries. More-
You're losing control here, Heather. These boys are going fast.
Okay. I'm going to now move Mephit C
Hilarious.
to here.
Oh, they're running away.
Oh man.
And I'll save that for later. All right, Barrick, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, you're too kind.
Matt B is damaged, eh?
One big
I'll
hook
take a
on the
sh-
damage, I think.
I'll take a shot at B.
Okay, go ahead.
Wow.
Oh yeah, I get a roll disadvantage. But if I do a spell attack, I wouldn't have to roll with disadvantage, would I?
It says attack roll, so if it's a spell that you roll to a hit, it's
Well, this
considered
is
an
an-
attack roll.
Yeah.
Not a melee
my,
attack. It's just any attack rolls.
Yeah, if I use my cantrip, it's a 5-foot area. And yeah, let's just try the cantrip this time. Let's try Sacred Flame. And with that, the Dex 12 save. See that I don't roll? And cover gives no benefit, and it's just in a point. On a creature you can see within range, creature must save dexterity saving throw or take d8 radiant damage. No benefit from cover for a saving throw.
Huh.
So it's just an area. So that'll bypass his.
So it did not make the save.
Okay. So I'll do the damage. Ooh, 6 points to B.
Nice.
Okay.
And I'll advise the pilgrims to move back further while I protect them more. Keep hurting them back. Are they going to move back or?
They're not going to move any farther back now.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay.
Oy.
They're
Hey,
using you
you
guys
got-
as meat shields. You guys got this.
They got
Is that the end of your
Really?
turn, Barry?
Ooh,
Uh,
they're placing bets with each other. Who's gonna
Oh
go
yeah.
first?
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I believe that. I totally believe that. How you doing there, Howie?
I'm good.
Nice.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, just keep moving backwards.
Yeah. And I gotta double check my spell range before I finish my movement.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I can go back more. And I'm encouraging the people to move behind me so I can shield them. Be heroic.
You're a pal.
And I've made sure
Okay.
that they get enough movement they can get through me. So
I see. All right.
I no longer need to aim.
Nice.
Go! Yeah.
The steam method is going to come up close. Let me see if I have something I can use to measure this with. Hang on.
Okay. Every square is 5 feet.
And he's the one who's been hurt. He's the most. He's
All
the one
right,
who's been
I've really
hurt,
set
right?
this up really nice now, so
Yeah,
I'm
he's got
able
a
to
full 1 point of damage.
easily click.
Well, no, I
and
think
go.
the
So
Sacred Flame hit him.
there's been
I
a
think,
lot of
too, right?
action happening here, which has been really
How much
great.
damage did you do with that?
And
Sacred
so what
Flame?
we're going to do is we are going to go back into the game
Oh, that's way too big.
and see what happens next.
I don't know.
How much damage did you do, Frank?
Wait.
That's
No, I
Sacred
bet
Flame.
I won. No, Bear hit him with the Sacred Flame. I don't know how much he did.
I need a.
Bear, what did you do? How much damage?
I did 6.
6. So that's 7.
They're almost dead.
A rat.
3 by 3, 3 by 3. This is not really. I'm gonna
Oh,
use
wow.
this as measurement.
Wow, that looks so cool.
Hmm. It's a 15-foot weapon?
Measurement
15-foot
for-
cone.
Oh, the damage radius of the blast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, a breath weapon.
Man. Well, it explodes in your
Gotcha.
general direction.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Oh my,
So-
isn't it fortunate that I moved?
So it sees you guys, and it takes up a big gulp of air,
Oh, it's legit.
and you
doing
see this shot of pure white steam come out of his
Oh,
out of his mouth. I need Sean, Evelyn, and Tabian to make Constitution saving throws.
Oh, man. Okay. Constitution saving throws. Where's my...
Remember the one-
I see it.
One
Yeah.
of those stats that you tanked?
Come on,
20.
baby. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Big money. Big money. Oh, wait. 16.
Okay, you both saved.
Yes.
I didn't take mine. Gotta
And
find
only
it.
take 20 points of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, did you roll disadvantage of those because you guys are exhausted?
What are we
No.
I
rolling?
didn't know that for those we had to do disadvantages.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
no.
my second roll was a big 5.
So, Tavian, there you go.
Oh, wow. I'm dead, guys.
There's that one. And
Wow.
13 is the lowest.
That's a no bueno.
Okay, 13 does save.
5 doesn't save?
4 and 5 do not.
Oh, wonderful.
I say we go to the judges on that.
Wonderful.
The judge says no. We go back to instant replay.
Sean, you only take 2 points of fire damage
Woohoo!
from the heat of the steam.
The heat of it all.
Tabian and Evelyn, you take 4 points of fire damage,
Nice.
and your speed is decreased by 10 feet until this Mephit's next turn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, saving throws isn't until level 3, Heather. So they don't get a disadvantage on the saving throws. Just ability checks.
Oh, just ability checks, my bad.
Yep.
So everybody just take 2 points of damage.
Wow. Okay.
Ah.
I'm
Okay.
like, hello, pilgrims?
Okay, so that's all right.
Okay, Sean, it's your turn.
I'm gonna beat feet back here. If I can beat feet.
Okay, let's see here.
I think somebody put a thing over.
All right. What I need.
And I'm gonna put the hunter's mark on B.
Okay.
Let's. We're going to attack.
Oh, did you disengage or you give him a chance to hit you? Oh no, you're far back anyways, eh?
I was already.
No,
past
he was behind Tabian and Evelyn.
Huh.
Okay.
Let's see.
21, the minimum.
Okay, that does hit.
Oh, I love it.
Nice.
Always one of them's no. Oh, you kidding me?
1 point. Just one. 1 on a D8? Ugh, that's horrible.
Yeah, exactly. 16 damage.
Okay, well that is definitely enough to destroy Method B.
Yes.
As you sink your arrow in, you watch as the form seems to shimmer a little bit more. It expands and explodes.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Evelyn and Tabian,
Thanks, pal.
I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
With a
Not a good
disadvantage again?
No, it did regular saving throw.
Okay. That sounds
Okay.
good.
Evelyn.
I rolled a 1.
I got a 14.
Oh.
Oh, my gosh. Nice knowing you, bro.
Okay.
I'm keeping your sword.
I'm telling you, these dice. man,
Okay.
they're
Well,
jinxed.
at least I rolled low too. You guys are being lucky. I'm rolling poop. So, Evelyn, you take 3 points of fire damage. Tabian, you only take 1.
Yeah, she's keeping it in the single digits for now.
Wait till the next one.
All right. So I'm going to take 1 more. And hold on a second. Apply changes. All right. I'm not doing too bad, per se. Like,
Oh, you're actually standing after several hits.
yeah.
I know, right? Weird. It's
amazing.
because
There.
the
Did you
DM
notice
is rolling very low today.
Man,
Yes.
I'm not too far Oh, I should stand behind farther from me.
She felt sorry and sending mini monsters at you today.
Yes. He's being
Okay,
so
Tapian,
kind.
it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Let's see here. And crying is out of the question. So what we will do today is
Crying is
Still a free
always
action.
a
It's
free
still a free
action.
That's pretty funny. All right, so let me see here. Give me a second. I think what I'm gonna do is this guy still has a little bit of range, so I'm gonna try to hit him with my good and plenty magic missile there. So I'm going to roll.
Okay,
for-
roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Wait, bear with me a second. Where is it?
On the magic missile, you don't
Firebolt.
roll.
Sorry, firebolt. Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
Firebolt.
Yes, that's
Okay.
yeah. So right
Go ahead
click.
and roll with disadvantage.
Okay, come on, big numbers, big, both of them, 13 and 10. So, oh, what does that mean? Okay, so I got a 10, I guess. It's
Means
10 plus
10
5
is your
is
roll.
15. 10 plus, so I've got 15.
Okay.
Yes.
So you strike the steam mephit square in the chest,
Wow.
and you watch as the mephit looks down at his chest, and then
Uh-huh.
looks up with you with an evil grin.
Wow.
Well, that didn't work too well.
Yeah, it likes fire apparently. So, I lean over. I point to Evelyn, like saying it's him. I'm saying that's the guy that did that, bastard. I'm giving Evelyn an evil look. And that's it. I'm done with my turn.
Okay, Evelyn, it is your turn.
Okay, let's see. Let me roll another one.
Doesn't seem that way,
Okay,
does it?
longbow.
Hey, your DM is rolling as badly as you are.
That's a 19, but let me roll again because I know I gotta roll. Of course, a 6.
A 6 misses as you watch your arrow fall
So
down
Fran's
into
having a
the
bad time.
watery
Here's-
depths below.
Right now, just
That was my
fires. He goes,
favorite
"Boink."
arrow.
He just like totally doesn't make it, which is hilarious.
There goes
Alright.
Joey.
Let's go back to the game.
Oh, man. All right. Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
Ooh,
Oh no, that wasn't Joey. That was Pokey Notice. Pocahontas.
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 Yes, like Don Quixote's.
All right, Steam Method C is going to make a claw attack against Tabian.
Oh, hi, buddy, old pal. I know you. You look familiar. Are you
And he hits with a 14.
wonderful? That's what I expected.
You take 4 points of slashing damage, plus
4 points plus 1, 2, 3, 4.
four points of fire damage.
Ah, so I have 1 point left. Beautiful. And my clothes is torn off. Yeah, you know how last time I almost had my clothes off.
And you thought you were gonna stay alive after this fight too. Come on.
Who knows? You might.
All right, Barrick, it's your turn.
Ooh. Ooh. Well.
I should probably blow the steam outfit up, eh?
Mm.
I'll hit him at the radiant. Dex 12, save 12.
Okay. I'll do a dex. Let me roll it so everybody could see it.
Man, efficient calculation. If Tabian drops, it still costs me the same spell energy, so.
It made the dex save as a 16.
Oh, bummer.
Wow.
I-
This must
I
be the head
encourage
honcho.
Pilgrims to get behind me.
Yeah. The pilgrims are not keen on moving, but they will move a little bit farther.
Okay.
All right.
Sean, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh,
I'll step
I'm
up
gonna
one
do
mark,
the same.
shield
I'm gonna
them.
put the hunter's mark on him. Is he hurt anyway?
C has taken no damage.
Oh,
No taking, no damage. Okay. So there's that, and there's that. 18. Does that hit?
That does hit. Give me some damage.
Nice. So right now we have
8 points
Sean,
of damage.
Okay.
this guy right here. Really cool.
Is that your turn? You're gonna move?
Am I gonna move? Yes, I'm gonna move right back.
Okay.
I thought we were gonna form a wall, buddy.
Yeah.
He's like, nope. He's like, no, no, no. All right, Sabian, and your one hit point. What would you like to do?
How many times can I misty step? Nope, that's just once, huh? Oh.
You could disengage.
Really?
Probably the smartest thing.
And so
yeah,
like,
I would
so-
recommend disengage and
Just move back where Sean was. I put
Or
you
you
out
can
of
go
the
towards the bridge.
15-foot radius.
How far can I go? 15 feet is only 3.
Go right next to me.
Yes.
Yeah, go right next to me. But as
So-
soon as you get up 15 feet away, you're out of the cone radius.
So I look at the little steam method. I'm like, you don't see anything. Little like hands doing like a little thing, and I back up. There it goes. Hey,
No, you could have went towards the bridge too. You know.
I could, but you know the DM. I mean,
And
you
with
know
your
the steam method.
and with
It
your
already
hand
hates me.
thingies, and with your hand thingies, there's going to be a finger on each hand that goes up
Yes,
towards the
exactly.
neck.
I've disengaged, and I'm just licking my wounds.
Okay.
Yes.
Evelyn, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
well, since it's right next to me, I'm gonna hit it with my long sword.
Okay.
Okay, the lungs. Oh, this is also this. Okay, I got a better shot here. Oh man, there goes that natural 20. Darn it. Here we go again. Oh, okay, 17.
Nice.
17 does hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Oh, this, and that's 4 damage. Now that's I still had that strike thing going, right? That's
You can do the raid. Yep.
Oh,
You
'cause
did have ensnaring strike on, yes.
yeah, but I mean, I guess I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So that just keeps them tied down, right? Or how's that?
I need to make a strength saving throw to see if it can go up against your thing. Oh, yeah, no. It has a -3 to strength, so it's not going to do anything.
Oh, okay. Now,
So
does that mean?
it's currently restrained by magical vines.
And
A
it takes
large or
1d6
larger
damage.
creature has disadvantage. Oh, it's small. While restrained by the spell, it takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of its turns.
Cool. Now, does that mean? Does it still do attack of opportunity? I wonder, can I move back?
Yes, it can't follow you back, as in it can't move. It could still strike at you, but it can't move to follow you.
But you know what? I'm gonna take that chance. I'm gonna back up, and I guess take that attack of opportunity.
Oh. Okay.
Kidoki.
So take that. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to go back here, and we'll just pick it with missile weapon.
It misses with an 18, so you're good.
Cool.
Nice.
Alright, so I'll
Good
stay
choice.
here. Okay.
All right.
I do my Vegas dealer thing when they're done. And clean, done. I'm out of here.
All right, go ahead and roll me a 1d6 for the piercing damage from the vines.
Cool beans. Let me see. What is dice be at? 1d6. This guy. Roll. 6. Take that.
You watch as the vines entangle the steam method as you run away.
Nice.
The vines get constricting and constricting and constricting until it looks like the steam method just pops in place.
Ah, oh,
Wow.
thank God I moved.
Wow.
Cool. Ooh, phew. That's how it's done.
Oh, you missed the explosion, dude.
Wow,
We
that
look at the
looks so
fireworks.
cool.
Well, I guess everybody's good and healthy, eh? We should keep moving on.
Yes, yes. Nobody reports is hurt.
Oh.
Let's move on. How the pilgrims doing?
Yeah, we'll check
The
on the pilgrims,
pilgrims
see how they're.
are a little freaked out and they don't know what to think about what just happened, but they're still leery of going up to the bridge, so they
Well.
want to keep crossing, but they're a little scared of the bridge still.
Right.
Oh,
So
Okay, look at Tabian.
yeah. So I would love to take a long rest at this point because I'm really tired of the rolling with disadvantage. I don't care what you guys say,
Okay.
and I only have 1 hit point left. So they can all just
that's lots.
we can snuggle with them if they want to give us some heat. But I need to rest like really bad.
So what did you
I'll
say?
use
about
my
the-
I'll use my channel divinity on you, and that'll bring you up to half hit points.
How about we rest so I don't roll with disadvantage anymore?
Well, this recharges every time we rest, anyways.
Okay, great.
So what did you say about the good berries there, Bear?
You have like 30 of them because
Yes.
it's 10 with each spell cast.
Wow, that's good.
Because I double checked last time, and you thought that you with the expanded uses of your spells, but under your character sheet, if you look under your character sheet,
Yeah.
under for Ashan, for your good bear, for your look under actions.
Action. Yeah.
Yeah, and it says under Hunter's Mark. If you scroll all the way down under actions, and then go up, it says Hunter's Mark. You always have Hunter's Mark prepared and cast it without spending a spell slot 2 times per long rest. So it's like 2 times a day. You can do that without expending a spell slot, which means you also have your normal spell slots of 3. And being as you used your 2 Hunter's Mark from the other, then your 3 slots you could turn into good berries.
Oh.
You thought there was only 1 available last time, so I double checked that in between game
His
sessions for you.
doesn't. He didn't have that. It's under his spells.
Yeah, it came up as under a spell when I first marked it, Heather.
Uh-huh.
It came up as a spell. It doesn't.
Yeah,
say
what you
that
got to
it's
do
not
is
a-
mark it under actions when you use it. It's a good idea to mark it under your actions because you can cast it without expelling a spell slot 2 times per long rest.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But,
Yeah.
Oh well.
But
Yep.
probably what you did wrongly was you went on the spell list and checked it there each time. You didn't realize that also you can do it under actions. So it's effectively giving you 5 spell slots, but 2 are dedicated to Hunter's Mark. So it's like, if you cast all Hunter's Mark, that's 5 hours of going hunting.
Okay. That makes sense.
All right.
Okay. So,
So
Um,
I need to rest. Should I tell the villagers they must wait while we?
So I
rest?
got you up to seven hit points right now.
1,
just
2,
in
3,
case
4,
we get
5,
jumped.
6, 7.
Yeah, 'cause I use Channel
they
Divinity.
explain that the temple is not far from here, and that's probably a safer place to rest.
No kidding.
uh,
Really? Okay. Let me just roll with disadvantages up to the temple.
hold,
then.
hold on. Before you, how far down are you hit point wise?
No, I've got 8. I should.
I got him to
okay.
half, 7.
No, but I mean, what? Because
Well,
I can do
I can bring you to half.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Did you
we
did
can
you
get you up
add
to
7
full.
or you brought me to
No,
7?
he brought you
I brought you to
7.
half.
Oh,
Yeah, because this ability, it's my level times 5.
Okay, I
Is
see.
is each time I have a channel energy. When I get higher level, I'll be able to do it twice per rest, whether it's short rest or long rest. So 3 times a
Right.
day right now, I can use that. After 2 short rests or long rest, I can use it once, like on each go.
Yeah.
And what it does, it can bring anybody. Let's say, for example, for you, the max it can bring anybody up to, I can spread it to anybody within 30 feet.
Okay.
That it'll bring hit points up, but the highest I can put is half. Like if everybody
Yeah.
was down to 1 hit point, then I can spread that out between everybody and at least give them a few hit points, or
Oh, that's cool.
pick the targets to give the most to. So that's where I can
So-
bring you half, because that recharges every rest, so it gives us mana efficiency.
Right.
Right. So
so-
how far are you down now?
No, I'm.
He's
so
down-
I'm
he's at
number
7 of
I'm
14.
at 7 right
Oh.
now. 7 of 14.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Might as if I want to get this stuff when we rest in it, so might as well just in case we get jumped.
Okay.
You just bring yourself up. Let me see.
2. So I need another 7
Yeah.
points to go max then.
Right.
Yeah, he can give
Somewhere.
you 7 of those 30 berries if he wants. Some dirty berries.
7. Oh well, I did a lay on hands there.
Oh,
I'll
nice.
give you 7.
Thank you, good sir.
Okay. I'm gonna take 2 good
Yeah.
berries to level my bring my hit points up full. How bad are you off?
And I'm down. I'm down 5.
And I give him the 5 good
Yeah.
berries.
Yeah, because those will only last for 24 hours, so it's good
Right.
to.
Or till I take a
Yeah.
look.
Right.
Yeah, till your next morning, basically. Or no, because
Okay.
we just a little bit ago had a long rest because of that tea on the same day, or that fish feed.
Oh, we had the fish feed. That's the okay. So it wasn't.
That's where our
10
long rest came from.
Ah, okay, okay. So,
So our long rest was only a few hours ago, really.
So
let's-
you were down 5, so that leaves me with
Or however many hours
Very
ago it
good,
was,
very
several encounters ago.
All right. So I would think I would
are you hurt, Bear?
agree with the
No.
the
No,
Travelers.
I protected the pilgrims. I was a shield wall for the pilgrims.
Okay, I'm just checking. I have 3 good berries left.
I say we take the pilgrim's comment into consideration and go rest at the temple instead of out here and having a chance of getting jumped by something.
And we should go up and check that bridge again. Hey, Tavian, want to come with me and check the bridge?
Yeah, I'm gonna go check the bridge.
Yeah, you're fully healed. You could
Why
take a
not?
drop.
Or it could be somebody with a sword that just kind of pokes it a little bit. Do you have a sword, Bear?
Or I could take. Oh, maybe I'll see if one of the pilgrims join me for checking the bridge, or.
Well,
They're staying back and just praying to the oarsman right now.
okay.
Okay, well, pretty much because these guys are still exhausted until we get a long rest.
Well, I was just
I
gonna
might as
put
well,
a
I
little
guess.
foot on it, just kind of shake the rope there.
Well, you could still roll with disadvantage independently.
No, I'll go ahead. You
Who
got it.
knows?
It's
You might.
just easy.
There's
You're
a
gonna
chance
just
you
find
could
out.
roll 220s.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be solid now that we killed
So,
the
perception or investigation, Heather? Investigation.
You can do a perception.
Okay. Ooh, ouch. And then with the guidance.
So right now, what he's going to do is try
Ooh, I
to
got a
see
lousy 9.
if he could
Guys, it looks good.
check
Oh!
this bridge here, because this bridge is
The
in
bridge
question.
looks just fine.
Hey,
Okay.
Ooh, dirty
With my climber's kit, I'll anchor here with a python, and I'll walk across the bridge.
Okay.
Doop-de-doop-de-doop, doop-de-doop. What is your name? What is your favorite
I
color?
get to there, I think. 1, 4, 5. Okay, there's 6. Is that good
I
there?
go back to the
Yeah,
villagers.
you're able to
The bridge
walk
is all good.
across. No, nothing happened when you walked across the bridge, so you're just fine.
So I'm like,
I said
Okay.
it was those dirty methods. Bastard.
That's easy.
hey, wonderful villagers,
You want to come, pilgrims? We'll protect you.
pilgrims, come forth. We need meat shields. I mean, we will protect you.
Wow. Do you say meat shields?
No. I'm surprised they don't have
Yes,
any.
you know what he actually says is, "I have the meat shield. We'll protect you."
Yes. I mean,
The pilgrims say they're going to stay behind to give thanks to the oarsmen for sending saviors to their rescue. But they tell you
Okay.
to go on ahead, that the temple is just ahead.
Mm.
And yeah, I'll get my python back as well too, and gather up the rope.
Okay.
And yeah, and do a perception check, I guess,
All
just
right.
to scan the horizon with guidance.
All right. Let me show you
I show
what
you.
you're looking at next.
Oh man. Wait, do
So
we
it's
finish climbing up
19.
the stairs with no issues?
No issues. Absolutely none.
Oh, so we're way up here, guys. Oh, sorry. What did I?
look at that.
Wow.
No. Okay.
Look at
All
that.
right, let me put you guys where
Holy
you're at.
mackerel. Oh, sorry, I moved Bear instead of myself. At least put me way in the back. Switch me with Bear.
Okay, before we go on, I have to tell you guys something that's awesome about this particular map. So, I didn't have a map and I didn't have the skills to create this map. So, I have a Patreon that I follow, and I reached out to him and had him dream up a map. I said, "Do you have a map that would match this description?" And he didn't, but he really loved the idea. So we collabed over about a week's time, and he created a custom map for this particular area. So all of this temple is 100% custom made, and all I did was add video effects to give you an idea of how high up you were. So this is 100% for us custom map, and it's done by a Patreon called Heroic Maps, not sponsored or affiliated, but he
Heroic
did
Maps.
amazing work to create this map. So you guys climb up a set of steep stone stairs to reach what appears to be an open air temple that's been carved out
Wow.
of the giant's spur itself. The temple itself is the main contribution of the worshippers of the oarsmen to the giant spur, and they call it Tide Watch.
Tide Watch.
Ooh,
Wow.
pretty nice.
I think the
as
person that
you-
has fair with the ornament, has favor should be first. Oh, go ahead.
As you approach, the stairs lead you into a kind of open chamber. It's very small, very cramped. It has a worn down statue of the oarsman. It looks like a robed figure carrying a black oar. All the ore itself is meticulously polished. Although the stone of the statue itself seems worn away, the ore is a very shiny, polished black.
Wow.
Beyond that chamber is an open doorway to the main open air part of the temple. You can tell that it's been hand carved into, almost like gutted out of the spur itself. Out from the front of the temple is a huge pathway that sticks out from the spur, and from it down below you could see down into the depths. And if you were to look out from it, you would see nothing but the ocean and the horizon.
Wow.
Let me bring out your friends.
But they got a wicked crosswind.
All I know is that from what I remember, Bear is the one that was anointed by the oarsman himself. So I think he's gonna.
And he's in the back.
And he's in the.
Yeah. So
If I remember well, he was like, "You are blessed."
I guess the oarsman likes the idea of my having a fishing line attached to someone.
A very thin, cheap
Let
one.
me.
Dollar store brand. Oh, too funny, man. All right. So let's
Hang
see what
on, I'm
happens here.
finding
By the way, the
my-
map does look awesome. Looks legendary. To think, by the way, that you were
No, this
spoiling
is-
these guys this much, that you have other designers come in and make maps for them. My goodness, man. These guys are spoiled.
Let me bring out.
I was like, what map?
There's a map there?
Unbelievable.
Sister Silka. Okay. Oh.
Rob,
These
all
guys.
I know is we're exhausted and she's making us climb up.
Yes, this is true. You have a good point.
So now we're going to sleep for 16 hours instead of a usual 8.
Right.
Okay.
Man.
See if I can get these guys to lay flat. That'd be nice.
I want to lay flat too. Be rest.
All right. You can see at the front what looks to be a priestess speaking to a congregation of pilgrims as you come forward. So you guys want to come on into the temple?
Okay, if we have to. If we have to.
Uh,
Let's see now. We will.
guess I walk through.
I will walk. Oh, we can get through this first room without any traps or any kind of like special darts
There's
flying
nothing.
through the
Yeah,
walls.
no. There's
So
nothing.
there's not a
Like a-
mast that's weighted that we need to take off in this big rolling
Hold
rock
on
or
a
anything.
second.
No, no.
Is that
Oh,
is
that's
that
so
a dinner
nice of you.
table? Is that the table to the left of us there? Refreshments and all that. Hello, hello, everyone.
I just find that the blessed of the oarsman guy is way in the back. That's hilarious. They're probably gonna see him and fall at his knees.
I'm still coughing up salt water.
Yeah,
He still smells brine in his nostrils
Yeah.
right now.
so do they. Bear, are you with us?
Who let these guys?
Yeah. Oh, way back there. Okay.
Yeah, you're like the high priestess of
zoned
this
in.
place.
I'd zoned out a bit.
All right. So let's see. Wow. So we have a sister
As-
Selka.
As you approach, she stops her discussion with the pilgrims, and she sees you come up. Welcome, friends. Welcome to Tide Watch. You don't look like an average pilgrim. Where do you hail?
We come by way of Greyhaven. We helped several of the pilgrims on the way up, and also there was one that was crushed, and his charm, his braided bracelet with block or charm, we found as well too, and buried him along with other. He was the only. He was already dead, but the rest of the travelers were able to protect.
Personally, I'm
And
not too sure
but
about
I was
this
just wondering where we could bring his charm and
knows.
place it for, to at least his pilgrimage to be continued on.
That's quite a gracious thing for you to do, to continue his pilgrimage for him. And I'm very glad that you're willing to help so many of these pilgrims. Please, we don't have much. After the ascension, a lot of this is just what the pilgrims brought with them, but we're happy to share. Just sweet wine, dried fruit, some bread, but we'll be happy to share with you some nutrients. Is everything up in this climb. We do also have rather tight rooms. They're modest at best, but they will do well for a weary traveler, for anyone making this pilgrimage. She looks at you, Barrick, and she closes her eyes as if concentrating on something for a second. And then she
He
opens
gets
her
that all
eyes
the time.
again.
It's a smell.
You've been touched by the oarsman.
Yes.
Where? No, sorry.
Praise be. I've
Show us
never
his
seen
doll.
another that have been touched so intimately. You're
We've also been at the task to do some good as well too up here. So
well,
we just want
we
to
are
continue doing
definitely
good.
honored to have you here at our temple. Please,
Oh,
by all
wow.
means. And I apologize ahead of time. The clanking and clamoring are thanks to one very annoying dwarf. Bless me, Horsman, forgive me for speaking ill of another. He's been here for a while, and his noise might be a bit of an issue, but I pray that it isn't while you're resting. So that's just, if you hear the clanking in the background, that's what it is. I apologize in advance. I have been trying my best to ask this gentleman politely to leave, and he says he has every right to be here, as we do. Bless him.
So he's the
please,
biggest commotion that you have up here.
Well, I wouldn't say he's the biggest commotion. The biggest commotion was the Great Ascension that happened about a month ago.
Great Ascension. Someone asked
But
me what that
he
means.
is our current commotion.
What great ascension are you talking about?
Well,
Would you like to talk later, sister? While we after you've done your sharing with the pilgrims, would that be easier?
we're just preparing. Later tonight, we will be doing our offering. So you feel free, have some rest, some relaxation.
Rest.
Get yourself all cleaned up. Again, we have modest food, but you're welcome to it. It's just a very meager sweet wine, dried fruit, bread, the kind of things
Yeah.
the pilgrims can carry up
wonderful. I'd
the
really,
spur.
And though we're not though blessed of the oarsmen, but not part of your church congregation, we gave best we could for burial rites to this person with the charm. They were so crushed, basically beyond visual, but we could let you know on the trail if you wish to do proper funerary rites, etc., as well too.
huh? Yeah.
Leaving an offering, if you could tonight, you could represent that pilgrim at our ceremony tonight. It's going to be
Okay.
late at night, well after moonrise, so I'm sure you could have enough time for a good long rest in our
Rest.
chambers, and then later tonight during the moonrise, you could be a part of our ceremony and maybe represent the pilgrim in his stead.
Okay.
I like that part, especially the part where she says "rest,"
Wow!
JB will just all up on Twinkle Toes.
and I'm
huh?
looking at
Rest,
Bear
I need
when I
rest.
say that. When I say "rest," Barrick,
Rest.
my eyes glaring, bloodshot,
Little excited hops from one foot to the other.
and I still have sand around my beard and face from all the coffee from seawater.
If you just go to the back of the temple, there's a couple of doors that'll lead you straight to our chambers. We've had quite the influx since news of the ascension went out, so it might be a little crowded back there, but I'm sure you'll find a room with enough beds for you.
Wait, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sister Selka, Evelyn asked you a question regarding this ascension. What is that, and how often does it happen?
This is the first time I've ever heard of such a thing.
What happens?
As far as I know, about a month back, during one of our ceremonies, every month we do a ceremony, you see, to the oarsmen, where we give great treasures and symbolic items to the oarsman, and prayer that he will deliver us, our lost ones, or to protect those out on sea. Well, something happened during the last rite about a month ago, and everyone just disappeared.
That's the ascension.
It was assumed that whatever happened was an ascension of some sort.
So
Everyone-
everyone
So now
how
the
many,
disappeared.
how many
pilgrims
people is
have-
everyone?
Everyone in attendance, or just the ones bringing the offerings?
Everyone in the temple.
Oh, wow. And you've never heard of this in any of the historical records or anything?
Yeah, this is the first.
Wow.
This
Great.
is our holiest of holy sites. This is what we consider to be the great oar.
Wow.
It's the oar that the oarsman is going to lead this world into its proper direction, to actually steer it into its proper direction. So for something like this to happen here, it's quite the marvel.
Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and enjoy your hospitality because we need rest. And so it would be really great if we can get rest.
I have a feeling Tabian wants rest.
I hate rolling with
What's
disadvantage. Hey,
what's
Sister
his
Selka,
nappy
there's this
time?
thing called rolling with disadvantage, and I really hate it. So therefore,
I say we do a
Just laughs.
run up and down the hill one more time,
Yes,
just
that's
before.
Does she have a map of the greater any specific map of the temple, or?
No, but back in the back of the temple, you could see a set of doors that'll lead you straight to different areas of the temple. So let me just go ahead
Okay.
and let me open that up for you guys.
wow. You're really gonna spoil these guys. You're gonna show them this too? Oh my gosh.
So the back of the temple was
Wow.
also created by the same guy. He
Oh,
created the whole
very
thing.
nice.
Look
Very
at that.
nice. Look at that.
Fran is already
Nice.
thinking what he can loot. I know what you're thinking, man.
No, no, no. I'm a paladin.
The little nooks and crannies. Oh, it's gotta be something
And
in the
I'm a-
corner.
I paladin. I paladin. I not steal.
Yeah, yeah. Like I did in Baldur's Gate 3. What was it? I oath broke like 5 or 6
Yes.
times by accidentally stepping on a squirrel.
I shall
Oh
not
my
oath
gosh,
break.
hilarious.
It was terrible. No matter what I did, it's like I tried to help this villager stand up. Oh, oath broke in. What did I do? It's like you're supposed to leave it there groveling. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You ever play Baldur's Gate 3 there, Hot Dog? I mean, sorry, Bear.
Nope.
You guys here.
Just seen a bit of playthrough.
Yeah.
I think I might have it. I don't know if it. Oh, yeah, no, I've seen play 3. Yeah, that's the newest one.
Right.
Yeah, they got awesome art graphics in that, like the Underdark and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the graphics are good. I still think the gameplay of Celeste is better. And all the
Yeah,
user
oh, yeah.
it's
more true. Yeah, and it's way more true to the D&D.
Definitely. Okay, so
5e.
this looks amazing, by the way, DM. Is this more the collab stuff?
Yes, this is so the front half of the temple, and this is the back half of the temple. So it's all one singular map.
So this was all edged out of the rock of the mountain, is that right?
Yeah, it was all hand carved
Wow.
out of the rock. Each of these chambers are hand carved out of the rock, which is why they're oddly shaped and very cramped. But you can grab any of the rooms with any of the bed looking like places. Like
Where is the
see
annoying
here.
dwarf? Ask her about where the annoying dwarf is. And why is he so annoying?
I think we should
problem with him?
befriend him.
Ask her more about the annoying dwarf.
He's when I came here to replace the previous caretaker of the temple, he was already here and claimed he had every right to be here. And I tried to explain to him that this is a temple, not a dwarven forge, and he can't just be hanging around in here while the pilgrims come and rest or worship or make their tributes. And he said finders keepers and refuses to leave.
I
So
love this guy. I like him.
bless him. Yeah. You would be the only one here that does.
Well, I'm just saying, I'd like to hear his story. Where is this this elf?
Nice hat. Nice hat.
I mean, this dwarf.
He's somewhere. He's taken one of the rooms in the far back. And is just, as you can hear, clanging away as the rest of us are trying to do our duties. So
Well, maybe we can help you with
feel free to
Well-
if you could get
That's
him
a good
out
deal.
of here, I would greatly appreciate that, and so would the rest of the pilgrims, mind you, as they are also trying to use this place as a refuge and sanctuary.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need
Sounds good.
maps. We're good, guys. Sure.
Cool. Okay, so let's find the nearest place to
Dwarf?
eat and rest.
I mean the farthest one from that guy.
The
You
fir-
might not be able to rest. With the clanging, you might not be able to get rid of your level of exhaustion.
All right, so you want to find him first? That'd be
We
good.
might
yeah.
want to
We
deal
can
with
do
him
that.
first.
Yeah, why not?
No, you know.
Because his clanging is causing problem. Might be nobody can get good rest.
No, I don't know. Would that be a problem, or I think we should just, if we can rest first, let's do it. That way, if there's any something
Fight.
happens, we don't want to be at a disadvantage.
Oh, that's Thank you for reminding me about the disadvantage and that thing called
Yes,
resting.
I'd rather be at my
That changes everything.
full capacity if we're gonna deal with stuff we're not sure about.
Yes. Do that. So, sister.
Will that cause a problem?
Celica?
Yeah.
Well, but if we can't get a good rest, you might end up with everybody might end up with a level of exhaustion too.
No.
That's
On a
why
con
we should
save.
check with. That's why we should check. Try it.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we could
It's so
start a
annoying.
rest. We could start a
Yes.
rest.
Yeah, and if it doesn't seem like it's working, then we'll go. I'm not gonna.
Alright, so
Just
I'm
one
gonna.
dwarf. It's just one dwarf.
These look like.
It's thumbing his nose to everybody. No big deal.
Says the guy who doesn't roll with this.
Yeah, exactly. I am stumbling through. I am stumbling my way through this place. I grab a piece of like bread as I'm going. I just completely. I don't even care about these guys because I'm going straight to bed. I'm zombie mode right now.
You don't need to eat. You had some berries. Anybody that had berries
that's
is
true.
nice and full.
I just wanted to snuggle with a piece of bread. So I just kind
Hey,
of found
can we-
myself right here. Did I die
not
between
for the-
there and there?
why
Were
not-
any
why
traps
not
or
the
darts?
Why not the farthest away? Can we get the one that's farthest away from that guy?
We should be fine. Yeah, you should be. They have the soundproofing rocks. Or
Yes.
they
take our long
They
rest,
called
you
me
guys
before they
just
built
want-
this place, and I helped them out how to soundproof or sound reduction. Yeah, sound reduction panels created with lambskin. So there you are.
One thing we should do is if we're going to take rest and stuff, I don't wonder if we want to do the posting watches.
Yeah, we could do that. I guess maybe. I mean, these people are friendly and they like us, right? And we are with the fellow. Oh, look
But
at
they
that.
got an annoying Yahoo, and there could
I
still be.
really like the way
sneaky.
this guy looks, though. This elf dude. I do want to get to him, but I want to rest first.
Okay. No alarm
So-
on the ranger. Okay.
So usually I can't sleep unless Sean serves me hot milk.
Sean
and
only needs 4
tucks me
hours
in.
and nap time.
tucks me in and rocks me to sleep. So John, he hears from
Oh, look
within
at
the
you.
crypts.
So there's a lot of beds available. You guys can pick a bed.
I've got a bed.
Is there a room we can cat together? Or?
Yeah.
We're
So
over
if
here,
you
where
if you
I'm
look
at.
at the map, there's even a room that has a doorway connected.
That's where I'm at right now, isn't it?
Well, it's not completely closed off. There's another one where the pink gem is. That's got its own door.
Okay,
That's what
so
I'm saying.
I'm hearing from a fairy that this is not the most quietest place. So I'm moving over to this place, which is probably a trap. It's a trap.
Well, we could probably put. Sean only needs 4 hours of sleep. He can nap in front of the door.
As soon as we do, bars come from the ceiling.
Yeah.
Guys, you make me sound horrible.
No, it's the characters that you run. All of them.
All the things? You're not horrible. It's just all the things that you do that are horrible. Thanks. The DM will remember
It's
that.
not that. Listen, let me tell you what we deal with, just so that people don't know and everybody who's listening on the stream. What happens is that in every game we've ever played with you forever, you always roll high. You always level up faster. You always
today
have
today
everything.
is
Well, but
today
I'm
I've
just
been rolling
saying,
horrible.
compared to how we always suck in our rolls, no matter what game we're playing, it's just that you always end up with the odds better. So it seems like you're doing bad to us, but really it's just you always level up faster.
It's like a casino.
Yeah, there you go. No matter where you
Oh,
take her, no matter where you take her, she's gonna
yes.
win. So in D&D, she's going to win. Is that the
It's not about winning.
No, it's about winning.
So I guess what we can do, because Sean only can basically sit there in a trance and only needs like 4 hours of it.
Oh,
The
nice.
rest of us could take turns of 2 hours of just each doing watch. So basically, Sean would be there in meditative watch
Okay, so we've all decided
whole
to
time.
sleep here.
if you guys
We left
want to do
from
something
talking
like
to this
that.
lady, we went through here,
That works with
went
Heather.
through here, and closed the door.
Yeah, we can do that.
So we
Mhm.
will be sleeping
Okay.
and getting much.
I can take
needed
first
rest.
watch because I'm not brain addled.
All right. So I'm like snoring at this point, so I'm good because I'm a half
Is it?
elf.
No, I'm
Well, actually, I'm a
observing as
half.
you're going
I'm a
to
half
rest.
elf. So how much rest do I need? Only like 4 hours?
You're a
No,
half
you're,
elf,
that's
not a
only
full
elf.
elf.
You're a half elf, not a full elf. Now, Heather, in my watch, am I observing
Uh-huh.
these guys getting fit for rest?
Okay. Yeah. It's
Looks like
you
they're
guys say you're gonna do anything with the door, like to lock it or?
Yeah, I'm gonna wedge.
Yeah, we'll lock it and put wedge it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
wedge
we prop
Evelyn's
Sean
body against
it.
the door.
Hmm. Also, I'll do a full-blown inspection on the room as well too.
No, honestly, I think one of us should lean against the door to sleep. That's probably a good idea.
Well, Sean can meditate. He doesn't have to lay down.
Nice. Sean, you got that much skills?
He just goes into a trance.
I'm going to ease your fears, and you guys can complete a long rest without any issue. So go ahead and go to your character sheet and click long rest.
That's why I sound like. I'm enjoying this echo effect way too much. All right, so then I go up and I select.
Hit the long rest button, and you got to confirm it. Take long rest. Confirm.
And that clears the exhaustion.
Where is
right?
that located now?
Yeah.
Yes,
looking for-
if you take the long rest, it should
I
clear
see it
it,
now,
but if
yeah.
it
Right
doesn't,
above-
just make sure it does.
Short rest, long rest. And then there's going to be a pop-up to the right there, Robert.
Yeah, I see it. Yep, thank you.
And it says take long rest, and then also confirm.
Thank you, good
Yeah,
sir.
you have to manually clear the thing. It didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right. Cool.
beautiful, lovely, awesome. I wake up. All right, let's go see this guy. What was his name again? Bolo? Is that his name?
Well, you don't know his name yet. You haven't met him.
Oh, I thought I heard her say that. I must have
Oh,
read it. and
exactly.
thought that's what he said.
Is this the infamous Bolo?
Yes. Bolo.
Dude, pin, move.
This is great. All right.
So
So,
grab some snacks. I'm gonna grab some snacks first when we wake up. Get some cheese.
oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah.
Some wine. Little burp.
I'm gonna go over to
Little gas passing.
this gentleman.
We're good to
Yeah,
go.
nice. I'm gonna say, hey man, your hair looks good when you wake up in the morning. How do you do that? Do you just sleep on your back and you wear a hairnet? Your hair looks cool,
Hairnet.
bro.
And I sleep. I do a handstand when I sleep, so it falls down.
Nice do, man. Did Sean? Did Sean snap out of his meditation there?
I snapped out of it, man.
Nice,
I'm getting up and getting out of there.
nice.
He puts away his hippie elven beads and everything from the trance.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go see that elf. I keep calling him elf. That dwarf.
How far
guy.
are we now from that ceremony, Heather?
You can tell that the pilgrims are starting to gather outside. So
Okay.
you can tell
And
you
what-
may have an hour before they actually start the ceremony.
Okay.
Maybe she'll-
And I'm
maybe
also
she'll
going
do it.
to, before we go over there, I'm going to use some candles and just kind of custom make little earplugs for everybody. Candles and cloth.
I love it.
So go ahead. What do you do?
We
Oh,
not-
are you talking to
it's-
us too? Because I thought, are you guys coming up to meet the dwarf guy or no?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we I'm
Yeah.
assuming the door is closed from what it
Shawnee,
looks
you
like to
coming up,
be.
buddy?
Yeah, the door is closed, but it's not locked.
Oh, I
Right,
said we
so
knock on
I
the
knock.
door.
Yeah.
I was about to
Knock.
say.
Boom, boom, boom. Knockety knock knock.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
Okay.
I open the door. Say, excuse me, hello.
Nice.
They step in.
Oh, you stepped in.
Said, all right. Well, it looks like he's not here. So just enough to take a look around the corner and say, I hope I'm disturbing you.
What? Oh, hello. Excuse me. You don't look like a pilgrim. Well, what can I do you for?
Oh, no. Curious. We just got here earlier today, and we heard your work. Wait, what was he doing? We got there. Was he banging on something? Or?
So
Yeah.
you could see as you walked into the room that he has strewn about this room various bits of ore, whether it's unrefined or refined. You could see that he's banging on a bit of metal. It looks like long sheets, almost tubular is what it looks like he's trying to form on one of the tables that he's kind of makeshift out of various barrels and bits of wood that he can pull together.
Oh, I'm curious. What exactly are you doing? What are you building here?
Ah, matter of science. Would you like to inspect?
Sure. Can you provide some details on exactly, just in case a few things that I might miss? Give us a little
Absolutely.
introduction.
You, sir, have been the first amongst all these riff-raff to actually be interested in what I'm doing. Yes, please, let me show you. It is my dream to be free like a bird, I've studied them in books. I have extensive knowledge about how the bird's wings function, the different feathers, the shape, the arc, and everything about flight. And it is my dream to recreate it, so I too could take to the skies like birds.
Wow, aeronautical engineering.
Oh.
Thine.
I don't know what that is, but if that's what this is, yes, that's
Oh.
exactly what I'm doing.
So I guess you find a way to compensate for that weight, because he's using a lot of like ore. Like, I'm assuming this stuff you're
Yeah.
pulling together is kind of heavy.
That is fascinating, good sir.
Yeah, that has been an issue. See, I have tried to make this many times over and couldn't make one that lasted very long. But
Maybe
you're
need
right
to-
about the weight. The metal ore has to be hammered to a precise thickness in order to make this function. The latest, and he
kind of wiggles around to show you what he's got on his back.
this latest model is the thinnest I've been able to accomplish. It's more of a glider than a flight device. It's the best I've been able to figure out. But this location has the perfect vantage point, the best winds, the best height to test out further iterations of my flying wings.
Oh, I mean, if you try to be, I mean, not from this height, but I mean,
The
tried
ones
before?
I'm wearing, I've definitely tried, and the best I could do is slow my fall, if it were. But I haven't been able to get it so I could flexible, so I could flap. The flight part not working so much. The falling with style maybe is working great.
well, I mean,
That's-
we are kind of high up too. If you notice,
You've-
how
Yeah.
high.
So you've done test flights?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Some didn't end so well.
He points to various scars on his legs. You could see one where it has a long one running across his arm where he might have had his arm repaired at one point.
I like this guy.
As you can see, it's my dream, and work of this caliber takes time and persistence. One of which I did not have back at home, which is why I am here. I found this place absolutely perfect, and before these folks came around, perfectly empty.
I see.
Oh.
So
No,
I-
And this
have-
room was empty?
This
Do you
place is-
cast any spells? Are you a spellcaster as part of your sciences?
No. I don't do anything of the sort.
So how close are you? Do you feel like you are to finishing this project?
Oh, I don't know. I'm working on some new ore mixtures to try to create a flexible metal that can easily return to its shape, something more, I don't know, stretchy or bendy, kind of like wood, but not wood, because wood didn't work.
I know what he
at
needs.
all.
I
Let
know
me
what he
just tell
needs.
you.
I know what he needs. Gentlemen, I know what he needs. The
does he
wings of those lizards that we found. That's stretchy.
Those
you
little
still have
things,
those?
I mean, yeah, leather is leather and all, and you could see in my current iteration, I have used leather in between to create a kind of skin almost, but
So you're
the
familiar with the
flapping
lizard skins
motion-
we're talking about? The lizard wings?
yeah, leather is leather. Those wings are just tiny little lizard wings. I don't care about those.
Oh, they look
I need
tiny.
leather.
Okay.
But that's not what I'm complaining about. It's the movement, the flapping movement. Wood didn't work. It dried out, got splintered. That was a terrible mistake. So I went back to the metal idea, and I just need something that's springy.
You have something.
Springy.
Is it something you want to develop, or there's something you've seen before or heard about?
Oh, I've never seen anybody develop something like this, and I'm using my study of birds to try to create something brand new. Never seen this before anywhere.
Okay.
Oh,
So this seems like a side mission, which is good. But Bolo, do you realize that it seems like the priestess here doesn't like your presence? Can you tell us a little bit about that history?
They're fanatics. I mean, go now. You really believe that there's like a deity of the sea? Give me a break.
Wow.
The storms
We actually-
come and kill indiscriminately, and it doesn't matter what deity you happen to support. I don't care either way.
Well, thing is, you're both occupied in this space, and I think hopefully we're here to maybe find an agreeable solution between both of you, between you and her group.
Apparently you
To
feel
be
you
able to
have a right
occupy
to
this
be here?
place.
I was here first, I'd like you to know, and no one was here until these guys showed up about a week ago.
Ever?
And
But
Well, I
actually,
don't
they
know.
were here.
I mean, obviously, there's stuff here that was left abandoned. But
Well, what
I got
happened is
here,
that
and
a
then
whole
week
bunch.
later, the other people got here, and they're like, "Nah, this is my temper."
Actually, they'd previously been here, but when people disappeared a month ago,
Oh, man.
everybody in the temple disappeared a month ago, and these people came and replaced them. So
Well,
what we're
maybe that's a
looking
good
at,
sign that they don't belong here, and I haven't disappeared. So maybe I should be here. Harumph to their deity, I say. Harumph.
we actually met their deity on the way up.
Do tell.
so it seems like is there a way you guys can schedule where your work can be done at a certain time where it doesn't interfere for some of the things they want to do? We want an amicable agreement between you two. That way, you're happy and they're happy. And that way you can continue your work. And hey, you never know. Maybe you might get some insight or some help from them on finishing your project here.
I have tried to talk to Selka, the lady that runs the place. She's less than amicable about our situation. And I'm okay if we could maybe come to a compromise. If you
Okay,
could
alright.
talk Selka into letting me be, so I can complete my life's work and use the spot to test my new flying machines, great.
The biggest issue is that noise. Did you think you have you take it as a challenge to create better soundproofing for your work area here?
Sound proofing.
Yes,
Dampening.
because that's the major issue is
How
the
about
sound.
dampening? Does that work for you? Layering the concrete walls with some type of absorbent material, cow skins, cotton, things like that. Carpet.
I would be willing to do that if Selka's willing to let me stay.
And does it bother you if this room were totally silent?
Well, I don't care what the
When you're
noise
working
is.
it?
I care about doing my work.
A cone of silence would be really nice. Not a cone. What do they call it? A sphere of silence. If we would cast one.
Yeah, well,
internally
that's
over 'em.
Yeah, what's the silent spell?
Right.
Casting time is 1 action plus
But
10 minutes
It
if a
doesn't last a
person does it.
generation. It only lasts like a little bit, right?
10 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
Oh.
That means like after we leave, they'll still. Okay, that's interesting with this guy. Is there anything that you could
Yeah.
tell us outside of his skills in this situation with Selka?
Well, maybe what we'll do too is we'll send the non-talking guy, Sean, because he's got those big elven ears. Is if while this guy, if you do you mind if part of in interest of science and knowledge, if you do some banging and tests, and we just want to, Sean, I'm just going to use your character just to represent if he goes to different areas, like say here, while there's banging going on, here, have him go here, here, and just kind of in various areas around here to see how the sound carries. Whenever our dwarf friend, and we should also introduce ourselves
to be
as
honest,
well too.
friends, I'm not doing any extra work anywhere until you do something about Selka. Otherwise, I'm gonna go right back to my work.
All right,
Well, the thing is that legally this is their temple, and the problem is if their
Legally, there
deity.
was no one here.
I think the first thing is we could
He
talk
came
to her
in
to
during
see
the
maybe-
Ascension. When they were all gone is when he appeared, and then they all started
Yeah.
coming. Is what
So I
happened.
think-
Yeah, and I was in the process of explaining that to him.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk to her and see what he seems to be willing to
Also,
do.
like, do an
Talking
insight check on him too, just while we're talking to him.
Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah,
make an insight check. You can do that.
I think the next step would be talking to her to see. Well, it seems like he seems to be agreeable on something,
I'm just
finding a
saying.
compromise.
I'm thinking that Sean's too quiet, and there's probably going to be an arrow going right through this
13?
guy's chest in a second.
Nope.
This guy seems legitimate. He seems very honest and is very serious about if you guys can make a deal with Selka to allow him to stay, he'll work on making
Okay.
it not so noisy.
Yeah, we'll talk to Soka then. I remember.
also-
Let's go talk to the
Because
silky
if-
one.
Yeah, because if we can also, because what we want to do is ask the dwarf if he can make some noise while we have Sean just kind of go check a few points. Listen, if he'll do some hammering and banging for a bit, is he willing to do that in the interest of science? And we can have Sean just kind of those places that I pointed out. Like, I'm just going to move you again, Sean. Like, to listen here to see how the sound carries while he's banging away. Get him to make the
Does,
loudest noise that he can, because then that way we can kind of.
Silka look like an elf or a human?
Do what?
Hello? I said, does Silka look like an elf or human?
Human.
Okay. Well, how about one of you human types go over there? If you can't hear it, but you're special elving hearing, then she can't hear it either. My hearing might be too acute.
Okay.
You saying you got cute hearing? Is that what you're saying?
I got cute hearing. You guys are just jealous.
Okay, we'll get him. See if is he willing to do that. Bolo Tintugger, is he willing to do that?
He already said that he is if Selka's willing to let him stay.
Yeah, so I think.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
But can he do banging just to test the noise? I said because a part of the compromise.
He's
The
not
more
going
or
to
less
do
part
any.
of-
He's not going to do anything if he's not allowed to stay.
I think. That's what
Well,
they're
just tell
saying.
him we're wanting a scientific method. Just test this where the range of sound is, so we can figure out possible sound solutions. Because if we're going to do a compromise, we need to gather all the information, just like proper science, right?
Well, he's not going to do anything until she says it's okay for him to
Right,
stay.
that's what it sounds
He's not
like.
going to waste his time.
He's putting his dwarf foot down. And I've dealt with dwarves, especially ones that are now rangers, and they are very hard-headed.
You're pretty high up on that cliff, huh? When he jumps off. Man,
Yeah,
it's not the fall that'll kill you; it's when you hit the ground.
yeah. It's all the guys shooting your wings out off you. Everybody targeting your left wing, that is a problem.
I thought he would love those lizard
Evelyn,
wings.
as you walk out the door, you see Sister Selka right there, and she motions you over. Excuse me. I need to talk to you and your party in private. Do you have a minute?
Sure.
Yes.
Wait, sure. How you doing?
Okay, she takes
How
you
you
guys
doing?
back to her office.
Oh. Oh, these guys are coming too.
It's a group thing.
You look like capable adventurers, and from the pilgrims I've discussed you with, they all agreed that you're very skilled and very willing to give a helping hand. I have a
oh,
problem with the clergy and their explanation of this ascension.
Yeah, that
It's
seemed
not-
running.
It's
Something
not
weird with
in
us.
any of our it's not in any of our documents. It's not in any of our records. There is no known I mean, don't get me wrong, the oarsman, bless his name, has been very, very gracious on who he blesses and on saving lives and calming storms or creating storms when necessary. But ascension is not something he has ever done. I think something else is going on here. And while I'm getting everything ready for the ceremony tonight, would you mind, while all the pilgrims are out investigating the place, to find any sign of anything out of the ordinary, something amiss, people just don't disappear. And I want to believe so much in some sort of great ascension, but I just can't. And I haven't had the moment's peace. The pilgrims just keep flooding in, and I've got this crazed dwarf. Could you just take a moment, go through the rooms and see if you could find any clue that there's something else going on?
sure.
Something is afoot.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. And I said, as far as this charm for that traveler that was crushed, there's also a rock slide we forgot to mention there as well too when we were telling you about the area. So if that needs shored up or maintained by anybody here, we just thought better mention that as well too.
Don't worry, the pilgrims are very capable, and I'm pretty sure they know where that rock slide happened. But this ascension sounds like a serious issue, and I don't know what to make of it. And as much as I have been a devout priestess of the oarsmen, this is just not something he would do.
Okay, for timeline, this ascension happened a month ago. You came
Yes.
back in the last 2 weeks?
I was reassigned to this temple about a week ago.
Okay, so there's a 2-week gap because Bull said he was a week here before anybody came here. So you were the first one here?
I was the first one here, and as soon as the pilgrims heard that a new priest had been here, they all came flooding in droves. Everybody
Okay.
heard of this great ascension, and now they all think that if they come here, there's going to be another ascension.
Yeah, I know from my own experience it was kind of throwing me off as well too. And so there's a 2-week gap of time before Bolo arrived. We also talked to him as well too, possible soundproofing solutions. Of course, the silent spell, which you'd be familiar with. He's okay to work in silence, so if there is times that you do need absolute silence from him, you can put a cast silence on the area. For their 10-minute, or if somebody can chain cast it or whatever was going to work.
I'll tell you
and
what,
he's open
I'll
to
work
ideas.
with Bolo. I'll work
But
with
you also-
Bolo if you can find some evidence somewhere here that there's people just don't disappear. They just don't. If you can find
Yeah.
any sort of evidence anywhere, then I will talk to Bolo about maybe he could just keep that space, and if we could dampen the noise, then fine. I will put up with that if he could just stay in his space.
Yeah, and I let her know about our ideas, possible sound solutions. He's open to it, but he wants to talk to her for compromise. And we kind of threw some ideas out there. Sounds like he might be willing to work with. Basically, all he wants to do is be able to work in peace where he's at, and be able to test his flight machine stuff. But he's basically feeling that nobody was here, so he got his area first. We mentioned to him that it has been your temple for a long time, so.
Okay. She has to go and finish her ceremony.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's going to leave you guys to your investigation.
Okay. Is there any hidden things in this temple that you know about, or is this your first time signed here? Do you have any old building plans or maps?
I don't have any maps. This area has been carved out meticulously. It's been years and years in the making. What you see is exactly what you get. There's no secret passages. There's just these rooms. They're really small and cramped. Maybe one of the bedrooms have something. Maybe the library has something. I don't know.
No,
Well, when you got here and what you've looked at so far, is there anything missing that should have been here that wasn't?
No, except for the people.
Okay.
we'll do a little search around these areas to see. And yeah, like I said, when you got time, you can speak with Bolo to sort out something between you guys.
I'm sure we can come up with something after the ceremony tonight.
Great. Right. We'll go on about and start a little investigations. Yeah.
All right, and she leaves.
Oh, I guess before you made your rest, how many berries did you make up? Also, too, Sean. Did you go full 30 or how many times?
No, I
did
just went 10.
Okay.
First.
Okay. So this was her room, so I'm assuming we can start snooping in this room, but I want to start all the way to our the room on the left, and just work our way around.
Might as well. Might as well search this room out as soon as she leaves, too. One thing we can do is looking at our ritual casting spell list. I might be the only one that allowed to do ritual spells.
What do you mean, for what? For the something?
No, spells that are ritual basically just means it takes 10 minutes to cast without using a slot. An example being my detect magic. For duration, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature, object in the area that bears magic. And you learn about the school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So what we could be doing is doing detect magic on every room.
Oh wow!
And basically, it's a concentration. The range is 30 feet. It lasts for 10 minutes. So a person can do quite a bit of area walking to be scanning how far you're going to go.
Huh.
All right, let's do it. You know what? Since we're close to the light, you can start it here, and then we'll, I guess, for those, do a quick search here. Then we'll go into the library. I'm assuming that's the library.
Yeah.
To the.
Yeah.
Because normally, if I cast it, it's an action to cast it, and it's good for 10 minutes. But if I do a brain fart, if I cast it without doing that, if I cast it as a ritual, then it takes 10 minutes to cast and still the 10 minutes effect, which means I don't burn any spell slots.
Okay, yeah, we can start here and then work our way to the library and then the room adjacent to that. And kind of work
Does
our way
anybody
around
else
that
have
way.
any ritual spells? Oh yeah, I don't think the sorcerers get rituals, do they?
The only thing I got is actually
No,
divine
they don't get
sense.
rituals.
That's to detect good and evil. So,
Yeah.
so we might need that.
Yeah, what we
Last,
might need if there's on a suspicious area.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Okay. When you said the detect magic runs, you said like 30 feet or something like that, right? Is that like radius or is that like in a certain direction?
My range is 30 feet. Here, I'll get back to it. Detect magic. They sense present magic within 30 feet. Within 30 feet. So it's pretty much 30 feet out each way.
Oh, what? Okay. Okay.
So it's like a 60-foot sphere. So basically, as a person can stop, charge it up for 10 minutes, cast for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But what we could be doing is, say for example, whenever it runs out,
Yeah.
as it could be doing the ritual while people are investigating the blazes out of the
Wait a
room.
minute.
With the
Wait a
dampers and
minute.
everything.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I got an idea. When was the last time we checked the compass?
That's what I was going to say too.
We need to check that compass. I've completely forgot about this thing.
Yeah. That's one of the things I had mentally noted, but I didn't write down.
Holy
'cause I remembered
mackerel! It
about
kind of
the
freaks me
berries.
out that we haven't checked. Yeah, to see which
Yeah.
if we're even So I DM.
Because there might be
Yeah.
another magically charged creature that ate everybody or something too.
Huh. Okay,
Oh,
Fran, are
yeah,
you back?
open the door.
Fran,
Yeah,
it
I'm
just
back.
dawned
I
on me
had
that I need to check the compass, dude. We haven't checked. I forgot all about the compass. It's
That's
probably
right,
been
we
going
got a
crazy in
compass.
my pocket. Okay, so
Oh, man.
DM, I'm gonna.
Is that a compass in your pocket, or you got to see it?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go
Is
ahead.
that a lead line box under your robes, or are you really happy to see us?
Yeah. Let me see here. I need to look at where's my inventory? Where's the description of? All right. See what the compass does for me. Where is it?
Oh, it just points to wherever the next star piece is.
It's more than just direction, though, isn't it? It does a couple other things, or no? It's just direction. Well, first of all, I look at it. What is it doing, DM?
It's just kind of wobbling back and forth.
It's wobbling back and forth. Does it normally do that? Is it in any way more erratic, or is it still?
It's doing something similar to what you saw it do inside the volcano, because it doesn't point up or down. It can't tell you whether the star fragment is higher or below you.
Ah. Okay, let me see here. Let me look for
Over below, only direction. Only cardinal direction, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Okay, well, I'm thinking, where do I have a description for what else this thing does? Does it do anything else?
Let me help you if you have voice there, Robert. Go in your inventory, look in your backpack,
Okay.
and then read the compass.
Inventory, backpack, astral compass. Wow, I'd never even noticed that there. I didn't know it was there. I have it on a notepad with like chicken scratch. Wow, this thing does a lot. Okay, so let's show here. Okay, the legendary artifact resembles an elaborate astrolabe. Shallow golden receptacles can be seen along one of the rings, allowing fragments of astral metal to be clamped into place. The compass is attracted to the falling star. When the compass is discovered, a fragment of the falling star is already in one of the receptacles. As more fragments are added, the compass gains additional powers. Fragment of the astral alignment. A character with the compass can take an action to detect evil and good at will. Oh wow, we could have been using that for a while. Unlike the spell, the character must expend an action each round to maintain the effect. Fragment of the arcane resonance. A character with the compass can take an action to detect magic at will until the spell. Unlike the spell, the character must extend an action each round to maintain the effect. Lastly, fragment of natural harmony. A character with the compass can take an action, detect poison and disease, or locate animals and plants as a spell at will. Unlike the spell, the character must extend an action each round to maintain the effect. Huh. Do any of those help us at this current moment?
Yeah, detect. We can do that. You can use that for detect magic and that stuff. Let's.
Okay.
But how many fragments do we have? You should know with as your.
I believe we have 2. We have.
You have 3, according to the
3.
description. Each of those fragments you read are the fragments currently installed in the compass.
Oh,
So we can use
Okay,
that.
so
We can use that to look, help us on our search.
Yeah. So let's do that then.
All right, let's try
So
it in
we
this room.
so
and
we
then go on to
activate
the-
we activate the part that detects I guess all of it, right? All of it will help us, no? Evil,
I can detect
What?
magic at will.
magic.
So then I don't have to be casting that spell every 10 minutes.
Right. Okay. So let's do that. We can start with that one, and the other ones are those poison. And I think we're not sure we can do that. Is there an evil one in there somewhere? I think.
Huh.
Well, yeah. We can start with that, with the detect magic stuff, and go from there.
Yeah,
So,
we can
let's-
do all three of those in each room.
All right.
What
So
we'll have to do is
basically, what?
let's take a look at the range. Okay, because of the range of each spell, they're probably maybe about 30 feet. Because then we can just basically pretty much just kind of keep doing areas like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just walk around with the compass in my hand. I mean, what's it gonna do? Somebody gonna
Go.
take it from us?
Yeah.
just-
So let's start. Let's start now.
Okay. So anything in this
go.
room? Oh, sorry, I touched you,
Hey, get your hands off
and I
me.
liked it. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
so-
wow.
So, anything in this room? I hold the orb.
Buy me dinner first.
Start your own Katy Perry song. I touched the guy. and I
Exactly,
like-
yes. so I hold the orb, almighty orb of orbiness. Show
Okay,
us
the
the
detect
way.
magic, and the other and the detecting poison and disease.
Right?
So
I have
you
the
can't
spells.
activate each of them at the same time. You have to do one
Oh.
and then the other and then the other. So it's one after the other.
I think that the other two, the poison, I don't think that's really necessary at this time. Well, probably late. No, I don't know. But
No, I
can
think
start
I
with
think the
the
magic is the one we're looking for right now, right? The
Yeah,
arcane
yeah, yeah.
resonance.
Let's
So I
start
just
with that, and then
I just keep
also
that going.
just-
And so that's basically a 60-foot whatever, but you have to use it as an action every round.
Okay. Are
Any of those things is an action.
Well,
So
right,
basically, while we're in this room, first you would do the detect magic one, the for astral
right.
astral alignment. So basically, or detect evil and good at will.
Right.
But one thing we have to do is look at the range of these spells for detect.
Well, I mean,
Good
we're
and
just going to be
evil.
going from room to room anyways. So as long as we're in the
I'll
room,
just
I
look.
think
I'll
we
look
should
on
be
my
good.
character sheet because it might have the
Yeah.
detect good or evil as potential spell
Oh,
options.
CatGirl just posted everything on our thingy. So
Yeah, I got all those spells on here except for the animal one. Yeah, it's within 30 feet of yourself. You can do sense the location of aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You can sense whether the hollow spell is active here, and if so, where. The hollow spell just basically makes it a sacred area where undead don't jump up and stuff like that.
Hmm.
The detect magic already read. Detect poison, and they're all within 30 feet by the
Okay.
looks of it.
all right, and
The
at the same
detect
time,
animal, I'll have to look up.
all right,
So
okay,
in order to do the fragments, you have to do one at a time. And Sabian, if you're the one using it, that's literally the only thing you could focus on is activating that one fragment.
That's it.
all right,
I'm going to focus.
What is the?
What?
Okay, well, you do that, and then we'll just do the mundane stuff, like look around for
Yeah. Yeah.
any documents or anything like that. It's little.
Yeah. So I'm just going to stand right in the middle of this room, and that's the first thing I'm going to do. Is I'm going to activate the detect magic. I'm detecting magic. I'm just wait. I'm
Okay.
detecting magic.
So, you can see a glow coming from the guys in the room. Obviously, some of you have more magical items than others. Like you could tell the +1 arrows that Sean has is obviously part of the glow. Your
What?
cloak is part of the glow.
Wow.
So you could tell that there is magic around you, but outside of that, you can't see anything else.
All right.
My-
And the
my
blessed humble
smile?
one is part of the glow.
My
Yeah.
smile is not magic. Doesn't like teeth and
No,
stuff?
it's not. His smile
Okay,
is not
So
magic.
I'm gonna just
Alright.
continue staring at and they see me like in a trance walking into this room. I'm hoping
You know
there's
what?
nobody in
Before
there.
we step out, let's do it like quick like I guess search around in this room. I mean, not the magic stuff. like other-
unmagical. Okay, well, I just
Yeah, I
remain
mean, maybe
focused.
I mean,
while
it
you
is-
guys do what you do.
you probably won't find anything here because I guess it's her room, but might as well cover every
Oh.
room.
Yeah, so we trashed the high priestess room. Got it. Go ahead.
Well, investigation, no? I got a minus
That
one in
shouldn't
this
cause
stuff,
us
right?
any problems.
No. I mean, hey, she's willing to, it's like a cop thing. Everybody's got to ask the same questions, just like a formality.
Okay.
So that would be perception or
Investigation.
investigation. I got a minus one, so I don't know if somebody's better than me at this. I'm assuming so.
Yeah, myself and Robert would be better at that.
The what?
With
Yeah,
Sorry?
the,
I got a
also-
16 anyway.
Oh, there you
Also,
go.
I can give guidance to people as well too, right? So
That's
I got a 16 on this one, so I don't know if that
that should do it.
got me anything. If I noticed anything odd or
What do you say, DM?
So you don't see anything out of the ordinary in this room. You could see that it's obviously just a basic office kind of area. It's got a couple of desks, some paperwork, chairs. Nothing out of the ordinary for more of a clerical kind of office.
no secret note that says kill all.
No.
Okay, nothing like that.
Kill all
Okay, all right. Okay, so
Okay.
let's move on.
I'll
to the
get somebody
library.
somebody to do with all the investigation here. Just check the room out, and then I'll see if somebody will help me, and then I get advantage, and then I'll use guidance too, just to
What?
speed things up.
I mean, this room. I thought we just checked it.
First room,
The what?
I'll just do an investigation on it.
No, we just did. I
Advantage, so
think.
that's dirty
We just did.
22,
We just did. And that one?
23. Roll. Did you just do?
Nobody's listening.
We just did it. She said we
Okay, I
didn't
also
find
did one
anything.
too. 23. So we didn't find no secret doors. Do we check documents? What else can we do for checks? Well, we got to make sure that we go through all the checks, except for the locate animal or object, because you have to name a specific beast or plant to detect within 5 miles. So we're gonna have to do, Robert, every action.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to spend actions in each room to use that compass.
Okay.
So the first round has to be to detect basically detect magic,
I thought.
or detect evil and good. Is the if we want to
Okay.
just cycle through it.
Well,
Look for-
doesn't the paladin just passively do that? Evil and good.
3. What?
No,
Not. Well, I gotta do I cast a divine sense here.
Okay.
yeah, he's only got so many charges on it.
And how long does that last you?
What?
Like a day?
No, it doesn't say. And I can detect good and evil until the end. Oh,
Because
until the end of your
Robert-
next turn.
Oh, and
Yeah, an object.
It's like
It's a matter of seconds each of these, Robert. So basically, each of these an action.
oh, really? I thought an action. I
Yeah.
thought it just activates it, and I got like 30 minutes with it.
No.
Oh,
No, it's an
wow.
action, just like your
Okay.
normal combat action.
Yeah.
So,
So
basically, your fragment of the astral alignment is detect evil and good. So you can do that at will, but it takes a full action to do it.
So when I say
So it's
action,
basically
we're
within
not-
30 feet in all directions.
Okay.
Okay, for the first round, you can detect evil and good.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So I guess
under
my other
spell
question
list-
is, when I think of actions when we're like in melee or so in a battle, but like how does that action work here?
it's still the same amount of time.
Okay, but what
it's
I mean,
just
I
out of
just
Every
say
combat time.
action. So imagine one round of combat is 10 seconds.
okay.
Yeah. So
But I'm
the
not
6
limited,
rounds
it's
to a
not
minute,
draining
Robert.
me in any way, right? It's not like a thing of
No, it's
Yeah,
not
no, no.
sucking your
18,
life
10.
force in order for it to function.
right. So
Yeah,
I'm
The
just
jaundice
saying.
you have in your
Heck,
skin,
you know.
the jaundice color in your skin is normal, Robert. Not to
Yeah,
worry.
yeah. So what's the big deal? I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it now.
Okay,
I'm gonna do it now.
Okay,
I'm gonna
what
do it now.
basically detect evil and good does, it basically sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You can also sense where the Hallow spell is active here as well, too, and if so,
what-
where.
So when you
The
cast
spell
it,
is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, wood, inch, or metal or sheen. So what I was saying before was to check on all the ranges of these spells is 30 feet. So basically, say I'm going to move you around. For this room, doesn't matter anywhere in this room, you can check it
Right.
pretty much. But say, for example, in this hallway,
Right.
you have to stop right here to be able to cover that little alcove
Right.
and down the hallway, right?
Right.
And then if you go into this next room, you pretty much kind of got to get here so you
Right.
can cover the door and cover everything around.
Okay.
And then like here to get this, the hallway going into this next room, you probably have to go like this, or being as you've already covered it back here, for example,
Okay.
then that won't have covered this little. But if you get up in here, then you
Yeah.
can cover the whole room plus that little angle room.
Sure.
So a person basically has to just do a little action hop.
Okay. So then I have a thing
remember,
I think we should do. Yeah.
And it's gonna age, and every time you cast it, it's gonna age you 10 seconds.
Got it. So that's better than the 20 seconds I'm normally age.
10 seconds.
So my thing is, why don't I go in, since you guys are wearing magical stuff, why don't I just go in just a few steps ahead into the
Well, no,
room?
no, but the thing is, you can detect all the magic, and it
Oh,
doesn't
so it
matter
doesn't
if we're
matter.
there
It
or
doesn't
not.
like throw me off or anything.
All
No.
right, so we searched that
All
room.
right.
So let's go on to the library, right?
So yeah, so I walk into this. Is this 30 feet here on this side of the library? First of all, are there any people in here?
No,
No.
go right here, Robert, because then if there's something in this little closet, then you can see it too.
Oh, I moved Evelyn. Let me just yeah. So did I check anything
Stop
in here? Is there
fondling
anything
me.
there?
No, Robert, go back.
Yeah.
Okay, because what you want to do is you want to do the detect magic as an action. You stand
Yes.
in the same place.
Yes.
Do the detect, then do the detect evil and good. Then you want to do detect magic in one round, and then detect poison or disease in the next, just in case there's something that might have been eating stuff. But we
Ah,
also, because those
Wait.
spells are blocked, by certain things, we still have to investigate the room for anything that might be blocking them too.
Okay. Oh, I think we did. Okay, we did detect magic already,
Yes.
and we did investigate already.
Yeah,
So we're
Because
done
they can
with
be
that
blocked by
part.
1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common
Right.
metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. So
okay.
So
So anything on evil, DM?
You don't pick up anything.
Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna stand where Evelyn is. So either he moves or we
let me
become
move
close friends.
before
There you
you
go.
fondle me again.
So now I
Yeah.
detect magic.
Outside of your stuff, you don't detect anything.
Any evil?
No evil here.
Okay.
All right.
no
So now
poison
I'm
or disease. Also, you can detect poison or disease
Oh,
in
poison.
each
or
of those
disease.
locations.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, while I'm doing that, I'm investigating the library, and I got a.
Yeah, there might be some
I got a
great books.
0. Because somebody, I can hardly even see my
How on
feet.
earth?
I got
Okay.
a -1.
So do
So
I
I got a
detect any?
1.
Do I detect any magic in this room? Any scrolls?
Can
or
somebody
anything?
can somebody investigate this library?
I will.
Because I got a 0.
I got a +5 in investigation.
You
So
can't
then-
investigate,
Yeah,
Robert.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
focused
you're-
on the
Oh,
compass.
that's correct. Oh, snap.
So Beric or Sean come, into
Anything
the library.
evil in
Check
here?
See anything
Yeah, and if I get
You do not
assistance, I
detect
can do the
anything evil.
investigation.
other than the paladin?
and no plagues, right?
So basically, if I got somebody assisting me, I can use
No plague.
guidance and roll with advantage on investigation. So I'll roll with
Okay, cool.
advantage. 14, and then plus the
Heather, check
D4.
Facebook on your phone, please. Chat.
15. Not so good.
Okay.
Won't that be phone book?
A
Oh,
relic
God.
from the future.
That's 15 there. And now I'll go to this room here. I'll go beside Tabian. And I'll investigate here too.
Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
19 plus 20, dirty 20. Anything in the library investigated?
This library looks more like a storage room than it is a library. There's sheets of paper, like reams of paper. You could see twine and rope, along with some various books on climbing and cooking and stuff about different rites and practices for the oarsmen.
Okay, so
Nothing
far we've
strikes you
checked
as
this
anything
room,
odd.
We've checked this
Ah,
area, and we've checked
Wait a minute.
this
What's the
area.
thickness of the twine?
Okay, we're going to continue.
The kind of stuff you wrap packages with. You're not gonna be climbing with that.
Okay.
What? There's no books on how to unbreak your oath as a paladin?
Okay, so far
There's
we've
no,
detected this room.
Darn
No
it.
librarian's waking
nothing
at you
in
either,
this
sorry.
room, and
So you did
nothing in
all your
this
3
room.
checks here as
So
well,
this is the
Tavia?
next one we're gonna check.
So you're gonna have to firstly go where Sean is right now, because then you can also check that, or you just jump right here, where I'm at. Chances are there'll be nothing there, but if a person wants to do complete search.
Right. Okay.
And
So I'm gonna walk over there. I'm just focused,
Okay.
and I'm detecting for magic. Anything?
You don't detect
One thing-
anything outside of you guys.
Wait,
Do I
another
detect
0. Look at
anything
this.
else
Two
with the
ones,
compass?
2 ones in a row. I'm not looking good
Okay.
here.
Nothing evil here either.
Wow. Okay. This might take a bit, folks.
Also, when if we go and do check Bolo's room,
Yeah.
we can just let him know that we were talking to him, but with the 3 of us will screen, so Tabian can use the compass, so they can't see us. Tabian, you're going to be hidden
Yeah.
behind the wall of us,
Yes.
and then we'll also be investigating the room just subtly while we're talking.
Yes. Do I check detect magic in this room?
You don't detect anything in that room.
Okay. Very well. So guys, I'm like
So-
pointing to the door, like go in there. Block me from using this thing. I mean, from him seeing me
Okay.
use this.
Yeah, we'll just create a wall so that you can't see.
Excuse me, Bolo. Don't mind us. We're just doing.
So say hi to him.
She'll be by later on to talk to you about the best way to handle your situation. All right, but in the meantime, we're just doing a sort of a little inventory of everything of this whole place. So don't mind
Okay.
us if we.
Yeah, we just
look
wanted to
around.
update you on what's going on there.
So I come
No,
in.
don't mind us. We like you so much. We're close talking you.
I come in and I
Thanks.
detect magic. Anything?
Okay.
Loving
There's
this.
nothing that screams out besides what you guys have on you.
Okay. Very good.
Okay, I rolled an 8
No.
now. Oh my god, getting higher.
Okay, and then remember, you got to detect magic, detect evil and good, and then you got to detect
Yeah, when she says
poison and
nothing,
disease.
when she says nothing,
Okay.
she means
Yeah.
like nothing.
There's nothing here.
Everything's
I'd
nothing.
let you know if
okay.
there was something there.
All right, let's move on then
Okay.
to the first.
Oh, I'm
one.
gonna do. Well, hold on. I'm gonna do my check too.
That's right. That's right.
Oops, wrong
23, even without
Okay, so far we haven't seen anything
Guidance?
here. Anything
Anything-
here. Anything here.
investigatory in this room.
Nothing here. and
Outside
nothing
of what
here.
Bolo is working on and the
there's no
makeshift
magic
nature
in
of
any
his
of these
desks and
sections.
things, you don't see anything out of the ordinary.
All right, move
Okay.
on to this room.
And then what we can do is we're traveling. We can kind of be shielding Tabian, kind of like a goon squad,
Goon squad.
or like guards for the. If I were to make a joke for
Oh, we
the
are
early man,
goons, so you can just say squad.
we gotta check the ketchup.
Goon squad.
Just say squad because we are a bunch of goons.
Yeah.
So
Check the ketchup.
I'm checking this room here. Let me see.
I'm checking
Oh,
this.
an
And also
11
the
now.
keeping-
So I don't know if that's good. If you guys check behind me here, follow this area here where I'm standing at.
Yes. You want me to go over there?
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
So you can also do like a regular investigation. I mean, not you because you're busy with
Yeah.
the compass, but the other guys.
You know what I'm
can
busy doing, friend? You know what I'm
Tell
busy
me
doing? Detecting magic.
Detecting magic.
You find something.
What do I have?
What?
13 there.
Did I find something?
So Tabian, you notice an odd glow coming from underneath one of the beds.
Oh. I point to Evelyn towards the bed, whatever bed that is.
And which glow is that? Detect magic?
Yeah.
Yes.
Detect magic. So I'm pointing towards to Evelyn. Which one is it, Heather? There you go.
Oh,
So I'm still focused on the detecting magic. I'm like,
Well, what
pointing to the
school
bed.
of magic is it? You learned in the
Clerical.
school of magic.
yeah. So I take a look. I look underneath the bed.
Underneath the bed, you find a broken holy symbol. The
Oh.
gem is what's glowing,
Hmm.
But the holy symbol itself, although the gem is intact, the holy symbol itself is broken.
Wow.
Oh. Is there any type of particular religion I could recognize, or? Oh.
If you piece it together, it looks like almost like a tablet, like a miniature tablet. And when you put the pieces together, the symbol makes out a black ore. And in
Oh,
the
okay.
center of the ore is a dark black obsidian stone.
Oh, and that's the thing that's glowing. Okay, I'll bring it. Say, hey, this thing is So this is the magical item. It seems to be.
Huh.
I wonder what it does.
Yeah. So I'm just like looking at him like, yeah, just put it in
Hey,
your pocket.
you gotta. Is there a dial can turn and make it identify? Let's see.
Well, I mean, she already described it, I think, right?
No, but I mean, we don't know it's magic, but we don't know exactly what it does.
Well, I mean, yeah. I would
Alright,
hold
well,
on to it
keep
while we
that.
You
continue
guys would
doing a
have
little
to-
Ghostbusters thing here.
You
What?
guys would have to identify it to figure out what it
Yeah.
does.
Does anybody
Alright,
have identify?
okay.
Sean, Bear?
Nope,
Oh.
not I.
We'll check with our host here later on. But in the meantime, let's do a run over of all the rooms here.
So I'm going
So
to
did
the
you
next
guys
section.
did you guys do an investigation, like a regular investigation? Because I rolled like a 9 or something. I don't think it did
It'd be
anything. I
like-
don't know if Beric or Sean did just a regular investigation of this place.
Did you investigate there, Bear? I haven't
I think
heard
it might be
Bear.
dead.
Maybe he has his
I
mic
think
muted.
his mic
Doesn't
must
realize
be
it.
down. Yeah.
Do you hear me?
There you are.
No, there we go.
Okay, but this holy symbol is broken. Looks like a miniature tablet with a broken stone in the middle. Is that what you said, Heather?
Yeah.
It looks like a if you piece together, it looks like a stone or a ceramic tablet. And if you put the
Okay.
pieces together, the central markings look like a black ore, like a black shiny
Okay.
ore, like for the oarsman. And inside the ore itself, like the paddle part, is a black obsidian.
Okay. Black is with a broken ore and black stone. Okay. We have men, guys.
Huh.
Alright, so if there's nothing else in this room, we move on to.
Okay, so we're gonna move. I just want to verify. We're just kind of cleansing the place. We're almost done, anyways. Oh, so
We got 1, 2, 3 more rooms, and that
okay.
other
So
three more areas.
yeah, we're
for
almost done.
bed.
We're almost done. So I go ahead and I detect magic.
You don't find anything else here.
Okay. Then I continue moving forward to where Evelyn is, and and that's anything is all three sources of the thingy. So now I detect magic.
Nothing here either.
Nothing. Even Evelyn, he's not magical because
Okay,
I thought he was
a
magical.
13. I rolled a
His
13 on my
smile.
regular investigation. Yes, my
His smile is magical.
So
You don't
13? Oh,
find anything out of the ordinary other than obviously these have been slept in.
man, somebody
Okay,
change those
then
bed sheets.
I go right into this room right over here just to pick up the pace here because we got a lot more to do here. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
yeah.
ahead and detect magic. I changed my tone.
You're so funny. You don't detect anything out of the ordinary.
Oh my gosh!
I rolled
Seriously,
I
in
rolled
a
an
temple?
11.
These beds also seem to have been slept in recently, but you don't find anything out of the ordinary.
I go back to where
Check.
we were sleeping and say, detect the magic.
No, you don't see anything.
Man, man.
In my
Evelyn, I think
investigation,
you're throwing off the compass. You're too magical. So you're like over
Ooh,
magicking
right.
in the areas.
innate, but I did notice is Sean wet the bed.
Oh, yeah, gross.
Does the holy symbol look like the
Oh,
normal
is that Bear talking?
Yes.
I think we're losing the bear.
Hey, Bear,
I think he's being chased. I think he's being chased
you
by an
sound like
actual
you're
bear.
across the room. There is one last room I can detect magic in. This is the one we went into, the one we came in from.
Well, there's also the one all the way across on the other side. See it?
Ah, yes. But let's do this one really quick. Are we ready?
I'm waiting.
Fire away, Grimly.
Estamos procesando el mágico de este cuarto.
How's that?
Wow.
Ooh, it's getting fancy.
Jeez.
It's Latin.
Wow.
It's Latin.
You probably
There
send
goes
them again.
wow. Wait,
Wow.
while the DM composes herself.
That's terrible. Oh, you don't detect anything out of the
Spoke
ordinary.
French.
All right, so here I am just running across this room like a madman. Bear, we've not heard you, buddy. Maybe reset the headset or something? Okay. And I'm detecting magic in this room. How's that?
Wow.
Hello?
You tried really hard. I'll give you credit. No, there's no magic inside this room.
Okay, great. All right, so
All right,
Bear,
so-
we have. I'm gonna go back and regroup with everybody, and say.
Do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Hello?
You sound better. You sound better. It does still sound like there's a Bluetooth somewhere else that's nearby that's actually connected, but it's closer.
Oh, okay.
There you go. There you go.
Oh,
That sounds
oh.
better.
So
Okay.
so far with no out of the ordinary
Yeah.
detection.
The only thing we found in this
investigated the
entire
room.
temple was that one thing you found underneath that bed, which
Yeah,
might be very
yeah.
important, by the way.
So and everything else, we didn't find anything odd. So we go and talk to.
Hey, what I was
This lady.
asking when nobody could you hear me now?
Now
Yeah.
we hear you clearly.
Okay. What I was asking when I was breaking up is I was asking Heather, is the holy symbol that's broken with the miniature child with the broken horn and the black stone in the middle, does it look like a regular holy symbol like the sister and others were wearing?
Yes.
The
Yes, it
oarsman?
does. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, because what I was also trying to say, we have mend. We can put it back together too if we have to. And whose
Yeah.
bed is this? Is there anything to denote that if it's a clerical bed or what?
We'll ask her. We'll ask this lady to see, give her details on what we found, and maybe she can
Okay.
provide further insight. Where is she anyway? Oh, she's getting ready for that ceremony, right?
Question. Hold on. Did you say I'm going back over to where am I? Who has that?
So I'm still investigating 17.
Oh,
Who was what? So we
It's,
checked all the rooms here basically from when you guys are running around.
Yeah. So the gem. Who's got the gem? I got oh. What gem are you guys
What's that?
talking about? I have
So-
no idea.
Sapphire?
guys.
Is that what Jim you're talking about?
Guys, I think we need
it's,
to. Guys, should we take
Oh,
the?
Did all the bedrooms get checked and all the alcoves? Like say for
Yes,
example.
everything. I checked
down here?
everything. Everything. All that. My question is, I
Because
think
also for-
I think that piece we have is really important. We should take that over to the lady.
Yeah.
And
That's
she
what I'm
should look
saying.
at
That's
it.
the next step.
We should
got-
we should also did you guys check this temple area over here?
You mean like in the middle of the
No.
place?
Yeah.
No.
And did you check over here? Because of also
I did. I
did
checked
you
that
check
one.
here?
Yep, I did. She said
You checked
nothing.
there? Okay.
Okay, where
Okay,
is the lady? I
because
can't find the
Here,
lady.
Stop for a second.
Yeah.
Stop for a second. She's off doing her service, is what she said.
Oh,
For the
okay.
thing for everybody, for now, right now, before Bolo, right now, everybody is out there except for Bolo, right?
Right.
For everybody to disappear, it would mean they would have to disappear out there.
Okay.
Well, everybody, if something came and ate them, or blasted them, or captured them, it would have to be out there.
Okay. So what are you thinking? Test here? Are you saying we should check
Maybe
for
we-
magic
if-
here?
if we- yeah, we should go to check for magic and investigate the blazes out of here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
Detect
Investigate.
magic.
So 22 plus.
So you're getting a faint glow from some of the pilgrims that are out there getting ready for their service where they're doing the sacrifices.
Right.
So you could tell that perhaps some of the people out there are maybe sacrificing something that might have magic for some reason.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is it like, do I detect evilness anywhere?
No, you don't detect evil.
Oh, okay. So it's like one of their normal little gross sacrifices. Okay.
All right. Has it? So has it started already? Can we speak to her before she goes and?
You
Or should we
have
wait?
a couple of minutes to try to speak to her, but you probably want to keep it brief because she is in the middle of
I
setting
say we
everything
show
up.
her what we found. I think it's important.
Yeah.
I think we
Yeah.
show her.
Sure. And
So
then.
just from a distance,
say-
like, woohoo! You kind of like,
say,
look
this is what we
here.
found. Come talk to us when you're done. That way we can.
No,
further-
no. What we also got to mention to her is my suspicion that if everybody disappeared, it might have possibly been during the ceremony, which means whatever, if there was an outside malicious force, then it may have taken or killed or done whatever to everybody during the ceremony.
Yeah, we'll tell her that as well.
And what we should investigate before she does the ceremony is investigate the area of the ceremony. If there's some malignant magic item there.
Huh. Okay, so does she have any reaction?
Or fiend.
see
So
her.
you've been using all three
Yeah,
each
all
time,
three.
Robert, as you've been running?
Yeah, yep,
Okay.
yep. The DM said I can use all three. Yep.
Okay.
So I don't see her
Let's
on
go
the
check
table.
the ceremony area.
And it aids you 30
Is that
seconds.
right where I'm
every
at? The
time.
Tabian Larkinstone?
Hang on,
Well, that's
I've
the
got
Oh
next
to
wait,
map.
wait,
change
she's
the
doing a
map.
lot of stuff. Hold on.
I got to
Yeah,
change
she's
the
going
map.
to check the next map. We should check that area too.
Ooh.
Okay,
This is
give me a
cool.
moment.
I love this map.
Oh, Sean
This
fell
map
off the
is
side, and
so-
so did I. Oh,
This map is so
wow.
cool.
Oh my God, come on, Prince.
Everyone's like,
Feel better
you're
now.
flying in the wind.
Ooh, see that? I gotta talk to that dwarf guy.
Selka. So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna do a very quick detect magic, good, evil, and anything else that
Well,
happens.
oh, you got a 30 radius, so you're going to have to hop around a few different spots
I
around
am-
this place.
Detecting to see if the muffins are ready. And magic.
I think to see the weapons.
Okay, while he's doing that, I'm just going to go talk to her and let her know what we're doing and what the suspicion was.
Yeah.
So just let her know that we're. And you guys kind of got to cover. You other guys got to run a screen so other people can't see what he's doing when he's
Yeah.
playing with his robes.
And again, I think what do you call it? Evelyn, get up there with the piece and show it to her immediately. Get through the pilgrims.
piece?
I got it. I already got the piece and I'm up there.
Oh, you have the piece
I'm
that
explaining to her.
Evelyn found? Oh, okay.
Okay, as
Oh,
you guys
well-
approach, you see that she has already started the ceremony. The
Oh.
pilgrims are standing at the edge of the balcony that reaches over the sea. They're all almost in unison, incanting a prayer to the oarsmen. As Sister Selka
Ooh,
reads off a
alright.
series of names of people that have been lost to sea. She flips through the pages of the huge tome in front of her, and as she flips
Wow.
through the pages, she throws over the side of the balcony different objects. One is a doll, another is some sort of hand-carved statuette, another
Wow.
is a ring. And as she's repeating these names out loud, she's throwing them off to the side to fall into the water. Then she turns to the pilgrims and she asks, is there anyone who would like to sacrifice to the oarsmen? And one by one, they come up and make their prayer. Some of them silent, some of them loud, some of them pleading through tears as they throw their items off the edge. Each
So-
of them seems to be pleading either for someone lost or someone that has passed away, asking for protection over the rest of their family.
Yeah, I noticed the little old ladies there.
And I just kind of mentioned to the guys quietly, better have your earbuds in case it's Harpy singing people over the edge or something too.
So they're like throwing different rings and things like that. Little
Yeah,
stuff
you
that
see
puts-
them throwing different objects.
She's probably grabbing
over the
lizard legs,
side.
throwing them over.
That they're making their prayers as they go by.
I grab Sean.
Sister
and throw him
Selka
over.
sees you. Sister Selka sees you there and asks, did you still want to make that sacrifice on behalf of the pilgrim you found?
All right. I don't have the
No,
bones.
that'd
Who has the bones?
Who has the Barrick?
I have the
It's not
symbol.
the bones. It was the emerald that you found on the
Oh
pilgrim.
my gosh! I'd rather give her the bones.
Sapphire. Yeah, we might as well do it on behalf of the unknown pilgrim.
Ooh, the little hands swipe and throw a pebble.
And then just basically explain so people know, and that she knows that what somebody that traveled up and on their behalf, and with the blessing of the oarsman that we encountered on the way up, and also with the permission of Sister Selka, on behalf of this unknown heroic pilgrim, we can continue the journey for him, this person up to here. They like crashed on the travel, their final journey, blah blah blah, and do the thing.
As you throw the stone down below, the wind picks up and a heavy, thick fog rolls in.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The white fog almost obscuring your view from anything else. I've got to change this to here. You're not sure what's going on or why the fog suddenly showed up, but as you hear sounds of people panicking over the fog, you also start hearing the screams. As one by one, people start disappearing.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's round the pilgrims up, round the sister up close to us, call her close.
Sean,
What's your detect magic reading? What's your detections reading, Tavian?
Damien's not by his by anything. Okay, let me put the grid out because we're gonna need that.
Wow.
Ooh, somebody got chipped
Oh,
away.
man.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make the opacity just a little lighter so you can actually see where you're walking.
And I glanced at Tavian and I said, detect, and I kind of subtly point towards Sister Selka.
Yeah. So I'm detecting magic towards Sister Selka.
And detect evil.
Yeah, I mean, you don't detect the magic that was maybe she was holding because it all fell down. She already threw it over. But now the pilgrims are all being. You hear screams.
Oh wow.
Ah, what's going on? Oh my gosh! Oh, help me!
Hold your
Hearing
ground.
the
Hold your ground.
commotion, Bolo comes out from the back.
Oh, here we go.
Seeing the fog and people are now starting to disappear.
Oh man. Oh man.
Something in the fog.
Exactly.
As you start trying to investigate further, you're actually seeing movement. It's almost as if the fog itself has taken shape. Not just one shape, but perhaps like a dozen different shapes.
Oh wow.
As each shape seems to have weird puffy arms that just grab up the pilgrims
Ooh.
and armloads and just pick them up and they just disappear.
Oh neat. Huh. Good thing we're not pilgrims.
Often wondered how that worked.
Okay. So
Hang on, I'm reading.
Bolo Tin Tonguer to the rescue.
you know, I got my own thoughts about Bolo. I
Okay.
wonder how the dragons feel that he wants to take over the air like they do.
I have a strange feeling by the end of this, Bolo and Sister Selka be married with kids.
Oh,
Let's settle their ways.
I thought it was Bolo and Sean. But yeah, okay.
Well, no. Well, Yeah, there are trouble.
It's a little. It gets
Oh,
confusing.
come on.
Yes, it gets confusing.
I'm trying to get Sean to talk, but he's not.
So,
Oh,
episode of the
boy.
Connors.
Guys always talk.
Ooh,
over.
oh, these guys look kind of. You might be in
What are
trouble.
we doing?
guys.
Initiative?
I think so.
We are now doing initiative
I think
as
this
the
is
cloud-like shapes start taking a more solid form and surround your party.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Right.
To begin the Rico.
Yeah, dude.
All right. All right. All right.
See what
They
we
don't
got.
look too happy.
So-
Look at those faces.
I say
They
we.
came looking for a fight. Cloud golem.
Yeah.
Look at that. It's a bunch of snowballs.
Yeah. Snowman.
If they had pyres in the middle, I would call
Uh-oh, I
them.
think we got two.
Yes.
We got two big golems. Golem. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
That
Wow.
was just my imagination.
All right, everybody roll initiative as the cloud golems
Oh,
are now
wow.
approaching your party.
Already did roll initiative.
Initiative. Ooh.
Okay.
I rolled a 19. Read it and weep, folks. I'm sorry, a 20 because I got a +1. I love this whole rolling
Ooh.
just straight and not disadvantage.
I rolled a 15.
Great. Top of the round, we have Sean. Go
Ooh,
ahead.
Sean.
Oh, you got advantage if you attack, Sean, because I'm flanking.
You are flanking. Look at you,
Yes.
flanker. All right, I'm on a long sword since you're so close.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my hunter's mark, the number A, letter A.
All right.
Nice.
Oops, not glow. I didn't mean glow.
22. Did I hit?
That does hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Six points of damage.
You might want to fight with two weapons, Sean,
You watch.
because you're forced.
You watch as your sword slices through the golem,
Mhm.
and the form of the golem reshapes over where you sliced as if nothing happened.
Oh,
What?
that bastard. Gotta be hit by a magical weapon.
Oh. Oh. Magic missiles it is.
Fizzle
Maybe
sticks.
slashing thing they don't.
It could be that slashing too, but you know, if it was slashing and magical, probably do at least 1 point of damage.
Okay, I'm too close for magic missiles. I'm going to have to Misty step back. And then go crazy. But I got a funny feeling Bolo's coming here to do some damage. Okay, who's next?
Bolo strike.
Is that the end of your turn, Sean?
Yes, that will be the end of this turn.
Okay. Tabian, it is your turn.
I'm going to Misty Step for range. Misty Step. Poof. How many steps back can I take?
You can
Up to
take
30
30.
feet. So six,
So
six.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Make sure you cut the
But
right
you also
way.
got a visual. You got a visual in the fog too. You got to
2,
consider
3,
that.
4, 5, like here. Poof. Right there.
Nothing, not in the other opposite direction.
Into the mist. Into the over the water. That's funny. Okay, that's what I do. And as I move as an action, I'm just like, Bolo, help us. There you go. That's what I say.
Okay.
I'm an architect. I'm an engineer. I'm not a fighter.
Help us, good man, if you want to live. There you go. How's that? Let's go. Whose turn?
All right, Barrick, it is your turn.
I see that my weapon didn't do a lot. I'll do spiritual weapon.
Let me see if I have a thing for spiritual weapon. I don't know if I do.
I do. Create a floating spectral weapon within range last of the duration, which is a minute. You cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you make a melee spell against
I didn't
creature
mean a
within 5 feet of the
description.
weapon.
I meant an
Oh, okay.
object.
Oh, okay.
An object to represent a spiritual weapon. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Just use one of your pins is the easy way to do it.
We'll do that for now,
Or-
and I will make a cool spiritual weapon for later. Where do you want it?
Or even just use a monster piece and I can move it around, a little fire piece or something that you have worth too. And then I can just move it
I
wherever I
might
want it.
have. Let me see if I have a.
Even one of those little mephits or something would work too, just something small.
I might have. Close that. Nope. There you go. This will work.
Very cool.
How's that?
Yeah,
Little
that'll
flying
do.
sword. Where do you want it?
Nice.
Ooh, look at that.
Oops.
It's
That's cool.
Excalibur.
I can just move it around anyways.
Nice.
Well, I think it's just gonna be
Hang on, let me put it to public. There you go.
okay. It doesn't really matter because me and Sean are flanking and nobody's gonna jump through to me. So it might as well attack the monster between me and Sean.
Okay.
Part of the bonus action when it's cast. And I'll roll for it and I get advantage. 15 hits. Yes, no?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I didn't think piercing
And-
because it's magic.
It's force damage, so 4 points of damage.
All right.
Now for my
4
action.
points
Now
of
for my
damage.
action. For my action, I'll roll, and that's for. Is that considered A? Yeah, A. Okay. For my action roll. Is a 23 hit.
Yes, it does.
Okay, force damage again of 7 points. 11 points so far.
Okay.
Did Sean hit it?
Yes. but it didn't do
He
anything.
hit it, but he didn't take any damage.
Oh, okay.
Don't you have the Hunter's Mark? Doesn't it tell you what's immune stuff and give it more details on?
No, that's a
Yeah,
different thing.
vulnerabilities.
That's
Oh.
That's not from Hunter's Mark.
It is from Hunter's Mark, isn't it?
No. He's got another sense that he can pull up as his ability. That'll tell him what he what.
No.
it-
Under Hunter's lore, on his sheet, it says when a creature is marked by your Hunter's Mark, you know where the creature has any immunities, resistance, vulnerabilities, and if the creature has any, and you know what they are. It's under his actions, Heather, under Hunter's lore. Just below spells.
Let me go. Hunter's lore.
Yeah. When your creature is marked by Hunter's Mark, you know where the creature has any immunities, resistance, vulnerabilities, and if the creature has any, they
I'm
are.
looking at the wrong sheet. Come here, sheet.
You
Yeah.
know what they
Just look-
are.
And being as it's
You ready
damaged,
for
you're
a
also
good I
getting-
am there,
I
Howie?
am. I am ready.
'Cause
Yeah,
you're gonna
and
get
for your
quite
Howie-
I am.
Howie, for your Colossus Slayer, once it's wounded, that gets added onto weapon damage, but your Hunter's Mark is force damage is separate.
Okay.
So that gets past a lot of resistances.
So all I gotta do is look at that damage.
So you're gonna relay it to us, right, Howie?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Don't leave
break
us
it down
hanging.
for Heather because there, the Hunter's Mark damage was
Interesting.
1 point. Okay, where is this? Oh,
Very
there it
cool.
is.
Very cool. Hey, look at these things. These things look hilarious. I mean, look. She marks them green, by the way, so you know which one they're attacking. That's why you see a different color. In this case, green, and then we have other ones that are.
If you have a
waiting there
gust of
for
wind,
us.
you can
Look
throw
at
it at it. It pushes them away.
That's crazy.
They can't. They don't have any resistance to
Let's
that.
go back.
Ooh, anybody eat lots of beans during this long rest? Wall of gas.
Yeah, exactly. It's killing the villagers. All right, let's see.
Get all that, Howie?
Yeah, a lot of it. Yep. I get over.
Remember to share with your group.
Share with the
He
group.
doesn't like to share.
Cheersies.
Oh, there we go. Pushed over the other side. It's immune
But
to
if I
poison,
force my-
cold, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic.
Oh wow.
Can you copy and paste stuff? What did run that again, Bus?
Charmed,
Bus?
exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, poisoned. It has saving throw advantages against spells and other magic effects. It's lighter than air, so you can't make it fall. The golem gains disadvantage on saving throws against spells that will manipulate the air, such as gust of wind. The mutable form, the golem is immune to any spell or effect that would alter it. So, like I said, magical weapons will hit it. With
Oh,
the
we're
one-
screwed.
Yeah. Our
Oh, you
demon
didn't
doesn't
take the
like
right-
to give out magical items.
You took the nature paladin, not the one that can make magic swords. You didn't take magic weapon as a spell.
Me? No, I don't have that. Maybe Rob.
No, the one paladin. If you took the devotion paladin, then you could have yourself a magic weapon.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. No, but you know, kind of late now.
Well, we'll get Rob. He's got the magic missiles. That's force damage, same as the thing that I did, and the force damage is getting through. So
Okay, so no slashing, no blunt, no what was it?
No, it just said
Slashing,
slash.
slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning. Right? He's immune to all that.
it's immune to those.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so we're kind of yeah.
Poison, cold, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magic. So you better start coughing up some magical items there, Fran.
Nope. I got nothing. I was in it.
Well, no, a ranger, you have force attack. Your smites are still going to work. Your radiant ones are still going to work too. The force
No, no,
damage
yeah.
from Hunter's Mark still does full damage.
Did you hear that about the
Yeah, what do we
Hunter's
do?
Mark? That's a force
Yeah.
attack. I did 1 point of damage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I know.
Okay. Just make it.
yeah, because with your weapon resistance, your normal weapon dice is your weapon damage. Your Colossus Slayer, when it's injured, at once per round, it's an extra D8 with what onto weapon damage. But your Hunter's Mark, every attack in that round is a D10 damage. So you're best to almost just throw a dagger in the offhand and just go bananas, because you can still get the D10 twice if you hit with 2.
I hear what you're saying there, brother.
Okay. I'm gonna move this along.
Because you hit
Evelyn,
twice,
it's your
I hit
turn.
twice. Because my
Alright,
spiritual
yeah,
weapon hit
thank
twice
you.
around.
So I'm gonna cast Divine Smite, and try to hit this guy with my. I guess just the physical attack itself is not gonna do much, but let's see, just the hit.
So you're hitting damage.
Oh yay! 12.
12 does hit.
Alright, so the device might just
Wow.
apply next turn or something? Or
No, that since you said you were doing it first, it counts this hit.
alright, cool. So that let me see. Because I shouldn't even bother rolling damage, right? Because I mean with the just the physical thing, because that's not really gonna apply at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was so 10 doesn't do anything. So the smite will give me what does it do? I just saw it. I was just looking at it. What the heck? Action. Divine. No strike. What the? What are you? Nope. Bonus action. Dude, I was just looking at it. Oh, special traits. Divine. No divine strength. Damn.
You do 2d8 extra radiant damage.
There we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Yeah. 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target plus. Yeah. 2d8 plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. Oh. I don't know. They're all first level anyway. So, okay. So just a 2d8. So 2d8. 1, 2, roll. Woohoo! 12.
And that's on C, right?
At the guy next to me, yeah. 12 on C.
Yeah, see.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see. I get those. Spell slot. Let me check that off. What is
Dusty
my
clouds
spell
ain't so
slots?
dusty anymore.
Spells. Okay. One down. Okay, got 2 more of those coming. Hopefully,
How much damage did you do?
12.
Okay.
I think it blew up. Right.
No. But that's nice.
Didn't
It's
blow
a nice
up.
thought.
Oh, darn it. Alright.
Okay.
I say a prayer and move on. Next time.
Golem A is going to make a slam attack
Oh wow.
at Sean.
Ow.
Could it be just slam poetry attack?
Misses the first. Misses the second. Man, the DM cannot roll today.
Yay.
No complaints from the peanut gallery.
From the surviving party.
Golem C is going after Evelyn.
He rolls a natural 20.
21.
Oops. Oh, yeah, my armor class is 21.
Wow.
So it bounces off my shield.
You've been plowed with.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, 5.
Second attack,
What?
and he misses the second one.
Oh. Okay.
Golem B. He's going to move, but just right next to Sean. Get out of here, Pin. We don't need you.
Hey guys, can I make a quick question about D&D rules? I thought that when you
Huh?
roll a 20, you get to do double damage.
Yeah, extra dice of damage.
Yes,
Okay,
you
so that
do.
is the
Yeah, you
case.
do
Okay.
critical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Why? That's a weird question.
I'm just curious.
Okay.
Yeah, because a whole bunch of your attacks, your spells still work. But they get an advantage versus spells and magic effects. But force damage from your magic missiles, it might not resist, because it hasn't resisted force damage. So
Golem B is going to do 2 slam attacks against Tavian.
Why would it come to me?
Oh, it rolled a natural 20.
Oh God! Well, there goes that. I think your question is about to be answered.
sleepy time.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Not great, but you get 7 points.
Wow.
Extra damage?
Well, that's
it.
only half your hit points.
Yeah.
I say roll again, man. I don't think you rolled higher.
Okay, because he gets 2 attacks, he's gonna roll again.
Oops.
I missed the second one, totally.
Aw,
Yeah. One was enough.
Mhm.
Sean, it's your go. What would you like to do?
Well, one, I'm going to switch over to the longbow.
Ooh, you got magic arrows, don't you?
I
I
do
should've
have
bought some. I should have bought some of those.
You should have
you
bought
should put a magic arrow in each hand.
cheap bastard. Alright, so that's +1 to damage. 23, does that hit? At,
That does.
The A one.
You're going after
The one that was in front
up close and personal with your longbow?
what's yes?
Advantage if you're not using your sword.
What's
You
it,
broke
A?
up there,
Golem-
sorry.
Golem A.
Hey, if you're using your longbow,
Yeah.
if you use your longbow, you're going to be rolling at disadvantage
Yeah, that's why I was
unless you've
asking.
moved out of the way.
That's why I was
You'd
asking.
be better off to put an better offhand weapon or put an arrow in each hand.
I was going to say that. Can he grab
20
arrows
Heather?
and stab it in the eyeballs?
Does a 20 hit, Heather?
Yes, the 20 does hit.
Ooh. That. Let's do this. It's already damaged. Oh, lucky me. The heck? 27
And now you're going to
for
have to
the
math. How much?
math. The math is mathing. 27, Heather?
Jethro's ciphering.
Okay.
Which one did you hit?
A. Alpha. He's the one I
Okay.
hit first.
Minus 27 points?
Yep.
That was enough to take down Golem A.
Ooh,
That's
wow.
minus 38.
Nice.
See that, guys? That's how you do it.
You're awesome.
Oh man,
You're awesome, dude. Well done.
with an
I'm trying to tell a
arrow.
friend to do that.
Hit
but
the
he
arrow right on
refuses.
top of the guy's face.
Wow. You the man.
You're the man.
Unlike you. Same.
Man. I'm a half elf. Sude.
You're the half elf.
Yeah.
All right.
It already.
Sean, is that the end of your turn?
But I don't have anything that I can do. Let me see where I'm at versus where they're at. Oh, I'll just stay. Yeah, I'll just stay
Oh.
here. And since that one's looking at Gabian, I'll just stay here.
Okay. Sabian,
Yes.
you just got a cloud to the face. How do you feel?
Great. Wonderful. So magic missiles are, it says their impact.
Yeah.
They should hurt. Okay, great. And I get 3 of them? Yes.
Uh-huh.
So this
Yeah, you can cast them on the different levels that you see on your sheet.
What? First level.
What level are you
Yeah,
casting?
if you look on your actions or under your spells. If you look under your spell sheets,
I see. First.
okay, you know,
and
there's
second
it's
level.
got one for your wand of magic missiles if you cast it at first or second level. If you cast magic at first or magic missile at first or second level. But also you got to remember that your magic missile, you only got so many charges. You got full 7 charges. Maximum you want to waste is 6. Otherwise, there's a chance it gets destroyed. So you want to keep counting your magic missiles.
Well, here's the thing. I have it as a level 1 spell, but then I also have it as
Yeah.
a wand, and then I also have it as a jacket. I think there's like 3.
Level
things.
2 spell.
Okay.
Yeah, you also have it as a
when does
level
the
2
wand,
spell.
When does a wand recharge? Does it ever recharge?
Yeah,
It
connect-
You also have
wand
you also
recharges 1d6 plus 1 every day.
I haven't been doing that.
On anything you do it at the dawn of every day.
Yeah, I did not
so
do
when we
that.
take a long rest, you
All right.
you
Well,
roll
anyways,
a
I'm
dice.
using
You
just the
also have-
level 1.
Robert, you
What?
also have Dragon's Breath.
Yeah, I know, but I also have Sean behind the Dragon's Breath. I thought of that already.
But if you angle the cone so that it hits touches the monster and not him, you can do that too.
That's what I was worried about. But okay, I guess if I could just move slightly here, I guess here.
Yeah, if you stay within 5 feet of him, you won't get an attack.
Okay, well that's good.
Even where you're
because-
at, you're at here, just visualize that triangle that Heather had. That Heather had.
Right.
Visual that triangle. Say, for example, I'm just going to move my spiritual weapon. If you were to visual that triangle, you take one side of it, sorry,
Yeah, but I see
and
that
you
it
go
hits Sean.
put it like this. No, but if
No,
you
you
put it
angle
like
it.
say on the squares, you angle it so that it hits. All it's got to do is touch
Are we talking about
this
his
square here.
My Dragon
breath
Breath.
weapon.
I have
Breath
second
weapon.
level
15
Dragon
foot
Breath.
cone.
The reason why I wasn't going to do it because I thought it was
Yes.
going to go through the cloud and hit Sean.
No, it won't. Not if you angle it correctly. Because all it has to do is see where I put my spiritual weapon.
Mhm.
All you got to do is touch this corner, and it's doing full damage to him.
Yeah, I see. Okay, so that's what we'll do then. That's great news because that
Oh,
has
you're
the
done.
highest potential of damage.
That's
What
Oh,
yeah,
what kind
3d6.
of dragon's breath is this? Which type
Fire.
of
So
dragon's
Fire.
I
breath
actually
is this?
I actually could make it Dragon's Breath. I could make it like fire, snow. I could make it anything, acid.
no.
It says
No, you have to declare it.
right. I know I have to declare it, but in this case, I think fire would be a good idea. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not cold. Whatever you do, not
right. Whoa.
Heck, sorry.
Oh,
Nice.
well,
I like
everybody
I did
that.
not do what I wanted it
That
to
is
do.
so
Sorry,
cool.
sorry,
Wow.
sorry.
Wait, can I
Man,
have
this-
that
Sorry,
much power?
I don't know. Yeah, no,
He's got the power
I-
of a real dragon.
do not know why I did that.
He nuked the platform.
He's a half
Sorry.
elf already. Somehow he's got a power
There
of
we
a
go.
full dragon.
That's so cool.
I meant to pull it out, not actually make it the thing. Hang on.
Okay.
There.
All
There
right.
we go.
Well, I don't see the background anymore. Are you gonna bring it up?
You have to refresh the
Oh, okay.
media.
All right. Cool. Second. Pause and refresh. There it is. Pause and refresh. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna hit its little foot.
And casting time is one bonus action too, so you can still have an action. You could use your wand. You could do that. The Dragon's Breath, plus use the wand.
What? How's
You
that?
can do a lot of damage in round. Yeah, look at your spell description. That's why I was saying, whenever you cast a spell, double check the spell description. Because if you click on Dragon's Breath under your spells,
Casting time one. Bonus
casting
action.
time is one bonus action. Yeah.
Holy mackerel.
So like my
that's
spiritual
powerful.
weapon, I can cast it as a bonus action, do damage with it, and also do damage again during my action.
Okay, so first things
Your
first.
range is
I suppose the first things first. I can do the bonus action first if I wanted to, or no.
Yes, of course you can.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 3d6s right now, and I hope I get 3 6s. There we go.
okay, and this concentration
15.
this lasts for a full minute.
So I got a 15 on that puppy. Is it still mocking me?
No, he has to make a dexterity save. He has to make a dexterity save, Robert. You don't roll.
Oh, okay.
You rolled a
No,
13. What's the save?
Oh, the save.
13.
Where did you see that?
Your save DC is your save DC. Where it says spells at the top, plus your modifiers, plus 5 spell attack.
Attack
Save DC is 13.
X 13.
So, he
So
made
it just saved.
Yeah, but you can do this for up to a minute on concentration. So you got 6 blasts, 6 rounds. You can be kicking this off every round. But this is the casting time is a bonus action. So right now you can also blast away with your wand if you want
Yeah,
to.
so I'm gonna do the magic missile. I was just gonna use my level 1 because I don't want to use that wand. Oh wait,
The wand
You have to
regenerates.
use the wand.
This is the
I'm
time.
sorry.
Wand
I meant to
regenerate.
say I have the lesser robe of stars as well.
That
Yeah,
does
but that
not
but you
regenerate.
use
Okay.
that does not regenerate.
Okay.
You want to
So
use that as an
I'm gonna-
absolute last resort.
So I get to throw these missiles 3 times because there's 3 of
Yeah,
them.
you have 7 in a day that you can use, but you only want to use 6.
Right.
Yeah,
charges.
there's a chance that it blows, gets damaged.
You done
Okay.
been blown.
So I'm gonna roll this 3 times. Okay, that's 3 hit points. I'm gonna hit again. Ooh, nice. That's 5 hit points. And I'm gonna roll again, and that's 3 hit points.
For a total of.
I'm sorry. I thought you were adding up 611.
I'm not gonna math for you.
Okay. I imagine you just clicking down some type of like up and down arrow thing.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Actually, I have to type it in.
I believe that dragon's breath just missed.
But you get like lots of rounds you can do it. Plus you can. Did you use your magic missile?
Yeah.
You just did.
Test the waters. How much damage did you do?
11.
D4 plus 1.
11.
Okay,
11.
and that was on B. So 21 is 23.
11.
The what?
I think your minus 23 is the damage on that one so far.
No, B hasn't taken very much in the way of damage.
No.
Oh, okay.
C's taken damage, but this is the first time B's taken damage.
So it's minus 11.
Okay, so I'm done with my turn.
Okay, Barrick, it's your turn. Not Barrick. Yeah, Barrick. What on earth?
Somebody open it up. Whose turn is it?
It is Barrick's turn.
Well, I guess if being Estavian's flanking, I wonder if I can get over to flank with Evelyn. 1, 2, 3. Well, I enter its threat range. It's probably got a 10-foot reach. Oh no, but I'll go in. Oh no. What's the reach on
wait a
these
minute.
guys?
Hold on.
Yeah, no, I
With
can't do
Sean
that.
flanking, couldn't I do the dragon breath twice? Wait, like with
No,
No?
no, you
No.
don't get advantage because he's rolling a save.
Okay.
No, I can't do that because I don't know what his reach is. And I'm doubting that this one here, Heather, I can't travel on this one, can I? Would I just put the spiritual weapon just to indicate?
No, that would fall off.
Okay. So, let's put this back here. I'll just have to move up beside Sean and then get the flanking going. And start rolling attacks. Whoops, I should have rolled. Okay, I rolled damage, I should have rolled to hit. Oh no, whoops. I should have rolled advantage. Oops. Okay, let's do that right.
You know that spiritual weapon is floating, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah,
it
that's what they
shouldn't
do.
fall off. Even if it was out in space, it wouldn't fall off.
No, but I meant I was using it as an indicator for me to move.
Oh.
Because I was looking at those monsters, if they had a 10-foot reach, then I could skip out of the close one reach and then move over to give Evelyn advantage. But if by being as I can't move on that square, I'd almost have to leap across there. Because if I move through there over by Evelyn, then that guy getting the one that's already flanked would get an attack of opportunity on me. So the first attack was 8 damage. And the next attack will be. Ooh, I should roll with advantage. Well, I guess I'll just roll again. Fuck, that's a miss. Does an 8
What'd
hit?
you end up hitting? No, an 8 does not hit. That is a miss.
Yeah. So that first damage, 8 damage.
Okay.
To
Evelyn,
be
it is your turn.
Okay. Try to hit again. Attack. Real day. Oh yeah, a 7.
That's definitely a miss.
Oof. I'll get you next time.
What? He's a fighter. Oh, does it go by that?
His job is tank.
Mm,
I've hit.
I guess since I didn't hit, I can't do a strike. Oh,
Right, because there's no hit, there was no strike.
onward. I didn't want to hit him. I felt bad for him. He's got that smile.
I
Look at
saw
him.
that look in your eyes.
Yeah.
Okay,
poor guy.
Golem C.
So
He's gonna-
Sister Selka and Bolo and that, they're just
They're just
looking at
standing
the
there.
fire.
They have
Telling
popcorn.
you, they're just looking at each other.
Yep.
Those
Yep.
crazy kids are gonna end up together.
Some ugly looking kids.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
Okay,
some
Golem
ugly-looking
C
kids.
missed. Golem B is going after Tabian.
Of course.
I wonder
Again.
why.
Mr. Softy.
The first one is hit.
Uh-huh. It wouldn't be an episode without me dying at some point.
Of course.
You
I'll
take
call
a
you
whole 4 points of bludgeoning
1, 2,
damage.
3, 4.
We'll call you Kenny. You
Yeah,
killed Kenny.
yeah,
You
exactly.
bastard.
Mm-hmm.
The second one
They killed.
hits.
They killed Baby. Did you know the first
You take-
4 letters of
Ah! You
Wait,
take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'm dead.
Ooh.
Nice, guys.
Are you down again?
You know what something funny is?
Oh, what the
If you
heck?
take
Get over here,
if
dude.
you
What are
take
you doing?
the first 4 letters of Tabian as an anagram for bait.
Works every time.
Did he move over there, Heather?
Okay.
Oh, was
Huh?
it moved to flank Evelyn? Did it
Yeah,
move to flank Evelyn, or did it just get put back in the wrong spot?
No, it was put back in the wrong spot. I'm trying to.
Okay.
I clicked the
Okay.
wrong thing. So, Tabian
I'm dead.
is knocked unconscious. The cloud golem grabs your unconscious body.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I'm just moving it so I can put them both in the same spot. This is what I was trying to do.
There we go.
So now, now Tabian is being grappled by the cloud. He is currently unconscious.
In a cloud.
Sean, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm being.
Hey, Tavian, you're in there. Bleed all over him. You gotta slow him down.
Yeah. It's this new vape I bought, man. It's so cloudy.
I'm putting the mark on him, Heather.
Which
Remember
one?
that
Yep, his mark?
your pally pal is in there somewhere.
Yeah, don't worry.
Okay.
It's a
I'm
small
not
arrow.
worried. I'm dead right
Oh.
now. So okay. There's nothing to worry about. I'm in
You're just sitting there
Valhalla.
bleeding in a cloud right now, is all.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen?
You
I'm
righty
hitting
then.
at mine. 16. Did I hit Heather?
And that's with disadvantage?
Yeah, they both came out the same. I rolled 2
Oh, well, they both
sevens.
came out to 16. That's funny. Yeah, 16 hits.
Right. This one's damaged, yes?
Yes. B is damaged. I mean, is that B or C? I can't tell from my thing. Yes, B is damaged. Yeah, they're both damaged. It really doesn't matter. They're both damaged.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
You successfully took down.
Rob, you have an air about you.
I say Tabian.
Trouble.
It's all the beans I ate.
Oh, what the heck?
He does have
The
an arrow
toggle
coming out
mechanic
of
of
his
these
head.
things is broken. There we go. Stop floating, Tabian.
Floating
Okay.
That's so funny.
Sean, is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to move to here.
Moving and grooving.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over there.
Not gonna go
Oh,
flank.
yeah, right there. I'll leave that to you. Like,
Yeah. Sure, I love flanking.
yeah, flanking.
All right, Tabian. Make your save.
I'm going to make my roll. ACB rolling. What happened? Success.
And now I'm crying.
Yeah.
All right, Barrick, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move to flank. And I'm going to attack. Well, I'll do one attack as bonus action. And
Nice.
okay. This time remember to hit advantage. 23 hits, I take it.
Yes, it does.
I do a rock and 3 points of damage. But it gives Evelyn advantage. And what I'm going to do now, as my action, is Robert gets 7 hit points. He's up with half hit point.
Yay. Is that
Because I'm going to
brings
use
back
my
life?
preserve energy as my action.
So I get 7 hit points up?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thanks, man. You're a pal. I'm sorry, you're
You're
not
welcome.
a paladin, but you're a pal.
You can stand up now.
Fran's like, yeah, I was gonna hear you next move.
So I was able to provide flank, advantage, and then bring you back to life. How's that for sexy?
Nice.
Man, some guys will do
And we
anything.
swap you back up if Topple will work properly. There we go.
Thank you.
Some guys will do anything. to get out of work.
happened? What just happened?
You got spanked.
Sean was about, Sean, was- you're unconscious and Sean was flanking your pocket. So, see what's in
Alright.
there.
Evelyn, what would you like to do?
Ooh, now, do I get the flanking attack here or should I move here? Doesn't matter. Okay, I'll move there.
No, you can be there.
Alright,
Yeah, you're good there.
okay. Let me see. Where's my? Oh, there we go. Oh, my mouse is not moved. Okay, mouse, move.
So you roll with advantage.
That means I rolled what? Twice, no?
No, do you know how to create your advantage on your character sheet?
Where do I run that? When I
Right
just
click
roll-
your
Character
roll.
sheet. Just go to actions. On your
Oh,
actions.
okay, I see.
Just-
Advantage.
yeah, right click.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Roll one.
And then you check that.
Oh, there we go. It's okay. She's 16.
That does hit.
Great. I guess I just have to do the smite thing because nothing else is gonna work. So that's 2 die 8, right? 2 die 8. Die 8. 2. Whoa. That's 7.
Okay.
Take that off. Alright, 7 plus advantage. Clappity clap.
Don't call.
All
that.
right. C is going to swing at Barrick now.
Oh, good. Not Tabian.
You didn't smite him, Evelyn? Or?
That was it. That was a smite.
Okay. How much damage did you do?
I was a
You did
7.
7.
Okay.
Barrett, you take all 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, eek.
He's going to swing again. Get out of here, roll. Roll yeah.
Do it.
And you take an additional 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
Okay.
And now it's Sean's turn.
John's turn. Lucky turn. I'm gonna put Hunter's Mark on this one. We'll do some damage.
Yeah, we softened them up for you.
27. Does that hit, Heather?
That does. Go ahead and give me some damage.
Uh, 12 points of damage, Heather.
Nice. That thing's got to be.
And that'll do it.
Yes.
That'll do it, Doc. That'll do it.
That
We
is-
came, we saw, we kicked some cloud.
He's still alive.
Just as you finish off the last of the cloud golems, you turn to hear a shrill screech. And you see Sister Selka grabbed by one
No.
and taken up into the air.
No.
Silka.
The rest of the pilgrims have all been taken away. And you're left with just Bolo and yourself.
Wow.
Oh, Bolo,
Does the fog go
you're
away?
free to
There it
do what
goes.
The
you
fog
want.
also goes away.
It's like that
Bolo,
movie,
can
The
you-
Fog, from the 80s.
And with that,
Well,
we'll leave it here.
Wow.
Can Bolo fly up and take her,
This
bring her
is a-
back?
I just looked at Bolo and said, you're free
Amazing.
to make your wings.
That was amazing.
Nobody said to bother you.
I love it, babe. You did a great job. with
Oh,
this.
could we get a lost attacks on that one that was lifting up?
Nope.
Too bad.
You guys
I was
were
thinking of
finishing
certain
off
magic-
that one golem as the other one came by to snack her away. So you
I
you
was
literally
right.
was watching her being snatched.
Wow.
So my
that's
suspicions were
amazing.
right. My suspicions are right. Something that attacked during the ceremony.
That's correct.
Took people
You did
away.
call it. Yep. Wow. Wow. Howie's like gone. He's left.
I have left the building.
Nice. All right, guys. That was. Oh, wait. How dog? We have a special announcement.
Okay.
Our next gathering. Do you want to tell them, or do you have me?
Oh yeah, I mean I could tell them since I'm the DM. So
Okay.
July is my busiest year at work.
Mhm.
And because it's the busiest month of the year, busiest time of the year, I won't have any time available to run a session. So July is we have to take the month off.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
our next session will have to be, and I'm looking at my calendar,
August.
August 3rd
Okay.
would be
Right.
the next session I will have. So mark that on your calendars, August 3rd, because I won't have the time.
Well, it's not just. It's not. Also, we have visitors from several parts of the world, about 20 of them, coming in for 2 weeks to hang with us. And so we've got to entertain them. We got to show them around the sites and that whole thing. So that's in the middle of the month. So
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty wild. July has become a really crazy thing. But August, September, October, all that looks clean. Like this is just the craziest month for us right now. Coming
Well,
up.
I'm coming out in August, the beginning.
Are you coming out here?
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Spending a whole year. I'm spending a whole year there.
Oh, nice. So she finally got rid of you then.
Of course.
Nice. Man,
Get
good for her.
out.
Good for
She
her.
changed the locks already.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
playing out of his
walk out the
box.
door, the locksmith coming
She's
through.
the lot. No more burritos for you, man. You're done, buddy.
No more burritos.
Well, let's plan
On
it,
my
man.
way out.
Let's plan it. That sounds like fun.
All right.
All right, guys. This was fun. Bear, you are a gentleman and a scholar. Good, sir.
Yeah,
Hopefully
that
we
was
can-
awesome, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job there.
Hopefully we
Ian.
can get you to
later.
join us in some of the other games we play as well. It'd be good. So we'll
Oh, you
stay-
guys are still doing your Celesta, just the D&D that shut
Yeah,
down?
we do the Celesta fun still. Hey, you know what it is? It's just all the modded maps and stuff like that people make are just amazing, man. Like they make their own
Oh, okay.
adventures, full blown from level like 1 to 20. These
Okay, like the old
groups-
Neverwinter Nights, and there's some people still playing that on
Right?
servers.
Yeah. So that's what it is. And what keeps you going back is just that there's always a new. You go on Steam and you can just download from their workshop. Well, brand new adventures people are
Sweet.
downloading and stuff. You know, it's really.
So you
sweet.
guys did the campaigns and everything already?
Oh, that's what we do. Oh yeah. We went through all those. They're great,
All right.
man.
Talk to you guys later.
All right, sounds good. How Doug? Be
Yeah,
good,
have a
man.
good night.
All right, we'll
Yes,
stay in
later.
contact. Check your phones on text messages, guys. You are all living legends. Be good.
Okay, so we kick some butt.
That's right. All right, guys. See ya. Bye bye. That was awesome.
Have a good night.
That was great.
Get ready for adventure in high fantasy. Join in epic battles with dark and evil monsters. Relish in the thrill of victory. Risking it all on the suspense of chance. You are welcome to join us as we explore the realms of dusk and dawn.